Hi everybody, welcome back. 7 hours in, we're not even 2/3 of the way done the first half of the game. So we're not even a fourth of the way done the game, and I've been playing for 7 hours.
We haven't even fought the fake end boss.
No, I haven't even gotten to the boss before the fake end boss.
I swear this game picks up at some point.
God, where the fuck was I? What was I doing back in the village? What did I do? Oh no, that's right. That's right. I was getting the dogs. That's right. That's why I was back at the village. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That means
you now have all dogs.
I do have all dogs. So today we're doing the second dungeon, and then if that doesn't take too long, we're gonna be fishing for a very long time. Oh, hey, you have a race for me? You. Oh. Okay, yeah, let's race. I have no idea where we're racing to. Am I going the right way? Yes, I was. Oh no.
Oh, I remember this. Like this is a kind of a poorly communicated goal.
Yeah, like where is the goal anyway?
Do you want me to tell you, or do you want me to let you figure it out on your own?
No, I want you to tell me.
Okay, the goal is to tackle him.
Oh, what?
You're just chasing him.
Oh. Damn it! I could have done that. Where is he? Where'd he go? Motherfucker. I know you're worth worship. I know you're worth, like, something. Oh, there he is. Okay. Hey. Okay. So. Okay. Alright. Damn it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Run through the horses, you piece of shit. Run, like, right next to that,
Right next to that, like, horrible nexus of demons.
Yeah. Ah! Almost had him! No! Damn it! Got him! There we go.
Yeah, it's harder than Lux. Like, if it was just a foot race, this would be easy.
Oh yeah. It was just, but that's like, the only reason it's hard is because depth perception, PlayStation 2 game, doesn't exist.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember spending a very, like, I only distinctly remember that because I remember wasting so much time, like, trying to figure out how to outrun this guy. And, like, where the hell is the... Like, I would beat him around the track, but then he just said I lost. Like, over and over again.
It's amazing about how much of this game I don't remember, considering it's my favorite game of all time. You'd think I'd remember everything about my favorite game of all time, but here we are. I'm floundering at some points.
I mean, in fairness, that's probably the only thing I remember. I didn't even remember that Crimson Helm was a boss.
Yeah, Crimson Helm's kind of forgettable. Like, every time I fight Crimson Helm, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, you're a boss. How do I beat you again?
Yeah. Like, I distinctly remember the spider boss, and I distinctly remember the
Orochi
after that I'm not going to spoil.
Well, I mean, Orochi, obviously, but
Orochi, obviously.
But like Orochi, you fight like 5 times in this game, so it's kind of easy to remember how to fight him.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous the amount of times you fight Orochi in this game. Also, I could have just used a mermaid coin to warp back. Whatever. I'm most of the way there already. I might as well just run the rest of the way.
I mean, if you used the mermaid coin, you wouldn't have been able to do the race, so it all works out.
This is true. Yes, I would not have figured out that you can do the race. Because I knew you raced him, I just didn't remember when that happened. Apparently, it's after you get all the good doggos. And fishing...
Like,
I think fishing unlocks after the dungeon, so...
Okay.
So we'll do fishing
There's gonna be a lot of fishing in this playthrough.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of fishing. Luckily I have
Three?
Yeah, there's 3 fishing holes, and one fishing hole I distinctly remember having to fish it, like, to get the platinum trophy for, like, an hour, because, it just straight up refused to give me one of the 2 rare fishes in there. Like, it's like a 50-50 chance to get either of the 2 rare fishes, and I kept getting the other rare fish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I spent like an hour
That's fishing.
grinding for fish. On the plus side, I did have enough money to afford Brown Fury. I don't even have to.
That's the real platinum trophy of this game.
Yes. Speaking of which, I still don't even have enough money to buy Golden Fury, which sucks because I want the dedicated ping button.
You can only really use it in battles, though, which sucks.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of
Makes this game objectively worse than A Dog's Life.
There, like I said, there isn't a dedicated peeing button, but it's the same button as dedicated barking button. It's just that when you bark in battle, you pee instead.
I'm very sad that barking does not have benefits in battle.
Yeah, barking in battle would have been cool. In her house. I forget if she's in her house or if she's at the shrine already. She's in her house.
Dead.
No, they're not dead. They just found people who... Well, one of them actually is dead, yes. But, they just found good people, humans, to love them and cherish them. But yes, one of them literally did die and passed his orb on to the dog.
Shiranui.
Yep.
Or
Have the orbs accepted you as their new master? That's such a good line. The power orbs have chosen you. So many good lines. Did I feed all of these dogs? Yes. I fed all of the good boys and the one good girl. Are there any animals around here to feed? No, but there is a clover to dig up. Okay. Just need 5 more and... Oh, monkey! Let's feed the monkey the fish, because fish don't really get as much use as everything else. Tactical feeding. Yes! I can afford, I think, the final ink pot, or the second to last ink pot. Yeah, second to last ink
You've
pot.
been brain out that ink pot, haven't you?
Well, ink pots are way more important than health. because like I have the thing that instantly revives me if I die, so that I basically have double health of double the health of what I'm showing. So ink pots like are just straight up. You can't sleeping monkey inside. Okay. I ate escape. So I'm thinking about making a layout for my Twitch thing, as opposed to just having the whole screen be the game. And I'm not sure how well that will go over, but I'll find out. Eventually, I've got the layout figured out. I just need to figure out an aesthetic I want to go for.
I generally just go for, like, just to match the aesthetic of the game.
Well, I mean, to do that with every single solitary game would be a giant hassle, though. I'm talking about, like, a permanent, like, layout for Twitch streams like this. Where Wario won't be obscuring the game, and chat won't be obscuring the game, but as a result, the game will not be filling the entire screen.
Yeah.
And then I'm also going to have that stupid thing that professional streamers have, where it's like, I suppose going all Wario would be a bit much. It would be. It would be. In fact, on the rough draft of my layout, I actually have Wario's little square designated as Wario's shame cube.
Aw. That's where all the bits go.
You have a personal aesthetic? Not really. I guess 80s as hell is this aesthetic? 80s as hell is an aesthetic. Oh! Oh! Yes! This is why I talk about these things live on stream, because now I have an idea of what I want to go for. 80s as hell.
How do you put leg warmers on a stream?
Just have a side ponytail coming off the game screen. It's fine.
God, that'd be really good though.
It's better than just black borders. Yes, black borders is really boring, which is why I didn't want to do that. You like that Susanoo looks like pretty much like Popeye? Yes.
He does have those forearms, doesn't he?
Yes. Yes. Let's see. Oh, okay. I don't even get the first bead for a while. I do have the strategy guide with me for the beads, and only for the beads. And also for the fishing list, because I don't want to be fishing at the at a place for like eons and being like, there's actually no more fish here. Oh, you find a way to fit leg warmers on a stream? I probably would. If I ever make Twitch partner and I can make my own custom beads, they would be leg warmers or bits. The 100-bit things would be leg warmers.
Nice, the new flower guy.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay. When you hit him, water pops out and it hurts you. And it sucks. I have tanked my damage score. But luckily getting Dragon Fangs off of them is easy peasy. Spirit Glove restores 1 unit of solar energy. Yeah, oh my god. What an awful... You need to fish to get all the beads? No, but part of the platinum trophy is getting all of the fish in the in the log. And even though I already have the platinum trophy, I am basically running as if I hadn't already gotten the platinum trophy.
I'm guessing that there's a trophy for all the beads, right?
Yes, there's a trophy for getting every bead. There's a trophy for... Okay, so basically... there's a trophy for getting... For killing one of every monster, which actually you can miss out on. There's one enemy in one of the dungeons that is actually missable permanently. There's a trophy for getting every move. There's a trophy for filling every animal in here. Pig. Oh, did I already do that? Oh no, there's 2 pages worth. Okay. Yeah, I haven't found like 5 of the animals. There's a trophy for getting each fish. There's a trophy for getting one of each of the treasures. And then there's a trophy for finding all 100 stray beads.
Now,
Will I replace the Wario gif on the Bit Cup with the gif of barking Amy? No. Wario is my perfect boy, and he's here to stay forever. Plus, why would I want to cover Amy barking up? Why would I want to cover Amy barking up? Yeah, come on.
you'll be one of those people who's just the entirety of the sidebar is just gifs.
Maybe on like an April Fool's Day stream or something.
Anyway, so are any of the beads in this one missable?
No beads are missable. However, unless you beat the game, oh
yeah.
But in order to, what do I do here? Hey, check it out. You can see this. Oh, okay, I get it now. All right. If you, the only way to get the 100th bead is to beat the game. Like, you cannot get all 100 beads, and you cannot get the reward for all 100 beads on a new game. You have to, at least you have to get all of them in one new game, and then you can use the reward in New Game Plus. Found a safer way to deal with these guys.
So I remember in Okami Den, I had to play with a guide the entire time because a lot of the beads are completely missable.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. A lot of the game gets locked off as you progress. There's kind of very few levels you can actually go back to after you finish.
Okay, so I found a way to deal with the damage. I just need to find a way to guys faster. Not that I'm going for all Cherry Blossom ranks anyway. Explosive powered elevator seems really unsafe. Probably, but this is Okami, so...
This makes me wonder how regular people use this place.
They don't?
Like, we're fine. We can summon explosions.
Yeah. Tourist. Oh, that's right. I'm guessing that there's something up on the 3rd floor. Whoa! Okay. Why did... Alright, well... Doesn't Okami Den take over multiple time periods? I don't know, actually. I've only played, like, the first 10 minutes of Okami Den.
Not really.
I suppose he's the best person to cover bits with. Yes, and then you've got the people who want to see that wiggle and Wario butt, so they spend bigger bits to uncover it, and then the people who spend the smaller bits to cover it back up, and it's the perfect scam. It would make Wario.
The audio generating.
It's the perfect scam, and Wario would be proud of me. But yeah, oh, hey Crow. Oh,
hey, Crow.
or
Bye,
not. Bye, Crow.
Just checking in, yeah.
I guess. Maybe his stuff wasn't set up properly.
Hi, Crow.
Hey,
Hi, there you are. Hello.
so, Kalon, what do you think of the fact that apparently Monster Hunter represents Western imperialism? Have you, have you read that review?
No.
Oh, it's pretty funny. It's up,
Does this have to do with the backstory?
No, it's that
Fireworks.
you know you're going out there and killing these animals, and you know the Western explorers characterized Native Americans as animals too. So you know it's basically the same. And
Isn't everyone in the game technically kind of Japanese?
yes, that's one good point, that it's not American, but like, so that's really stupid to say that, but also like they're clearly not like people, right? But like I don't know, it's fucking stupid. If you wanted to talk about imperialism, like Japan did a bunch of stuff too, but
Yeah.
they didn't want to talk about that, I guess, because that's not interesting to them.
Because it depicts him as the bad guy, and who wants to look like the villain in their own story, right?
Well, no, I mean, like, I really doubt that Japan made a game, like, no, they weren't saying that the game was about it, it was that the game was an example of it, and that's why the game is problematic. Which is idiotic, because it's made in Japan, and that's stupid anyway, but it kind of reminded me of reading, like, college freshman essays. And I think maybe it'd be fun to do like a review site where I just write reviews like that.
Like a parody, like a parody site.
Yeah, where it's just like, you know, Mario, you know, Mario Odyssey, right, is clearly a retelling of Homer's Odyssey. And,
well, I mean, when you think about it.
yeah, you know.
Bowser represents all of the suitors who tried to steal Odysseus' wife.
Yeah, and don't like some of the bosses like change form, so that's basically Circe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And Mario changes forms too, and he gets power-ups, just like
He's also Circe.
Crew were transformed into pigs.
And when you get the power star, like the super invincibility star, that's basically the same thing as Achilles. You just need to hit Mario in the heel and he'll die.
Achilles is not in the Odyssey. So
What? Oh no, that's the Iliad. I'm sorry.
That's the Iliad.
I'm thinking of the Iliad. Oh no.
But it is true that at the end of Mario's Odyssey, he returns to Mushroom Kingdom, and he finds the princess there, but she doesn't marry him, much as Odysseus returns home and finds that his wife has moved on without him there. So I think the correlation's very, very clear and very strong. Similarly, Okami is about how dogs are good, and you should pet them.
Yes. No, Mario Odyssey is about how foreigners bring chaos to a monarchy.
Oh, that's good. That's a good point. Mario does, like, take control of that hat. That's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you could talk about that. Mario has to marry Bowser instead.
I mean, they'd make a good couple.
They would. They would. It's a good point.
Oh yes, he's gonna tell me, hey, Amy, maybe use the brush on technique on the chests that are on fire, and then you do, and then the wind blows them away, and there's my map.
I do think it's kind of lame that Mario's not like a Brooklyn guy anymore. It's kind of lame. He's just like a dude now.
Everybody's got tap water. Everybody's got tap water.
I think it was literally only Brooklyn in the TV show.
Oh.
Uh.
Well, he was a plumber though. But now he's not. Yeah. He
was
specifically was a plumber.
he was-
because that was the first
He was
game.
Brooklyn in he was a Brooklyner in the movie.
That's true.
You're forgetting the magnum opus that is the Super Mario Brothers movie.
It's true, I did forget about that.
I don't blame you. Here's a stray bee.
I really wish.
I think Dennis Hopper would also prefer we forget the Super Mario Brothers movie.
I don't think Dennis Hopper's acting anymore because of the Super Mario Brothers movie.
I mean, that's less sad than Raul Julia in Street Fighter, where it's the last thing he ever did.
Well, he did that for his son. He did
Yeah,
that because his son wanted him to be M. Bison.
And he was really entertaining as M. Bison, but that's not a good movie. Joey Wheeler. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from Brooklyn. Blue eyes.
Blue Eyes
man.
Nia Dragon.
Red Eyes Black Dragon, that's right. And also 1,000 Years Dragon. He's got the old dragon. Which
Oh!
he used for a
Rats. Let's feed them seeds, I think.
Joey Wheeler.
Hello, you're here for Dogstream.
Mushroom
Welcome to
Kingdom
Dogstream.
Rage.
Welcome.
Get that chest. Open that chest.
Well, I'm gonna open the chest in just a minute. First, I gotta feed the mice, and then I gotta bloom the clover. And then I'll get the chest, because the chest has a stray bead in it. Also, I think there's a couple other chests down here. Yes! Oh! Oh, whoops, I didn't... Okay. Hold on, I'm just gonna... I didn't know that was way up. I thought that was just a special thing to dig.
I will say, I mean, I get that it was like the gimmick, but I'm not a huge fan of the drawing stuff in this game, to be honest.
It's much better. Well, honestly, I wasn't a fan of the drawing stuff, but only on the Wii version, because the Wii version somehow managed to make motion control drawing a circle impossible. So you couldn't do bomb stuff a lot of the time. It would just register. It would just register it as a square instead. It would be. It was really annoying.
Like, I don't know if you ever played any of the Myst games, but in the last Myst game, you had to draw stuff, and it never worked, and I could not beat it because you had to draw like this complex shape, and it just wouldn't recognize it, and so couldn't get to the end.
So like, it's because like the drawing stuff, like in the PS2 version, like it worked like most of the time. Like, probably like 90% of the time it worked for me. So I have no idea how they managed to bungle it up so much for the Wii.
Because it wasn't using the Wii Motion Plus controls. So it was... No, it wasn't. It was that came out... The game came out before them. Oh, okay. Okay. The other bead is a reward for beating up a bunch of good boys.
Cool.
So I'll have to come back to that later.
Joe keeps telling me to Let's Play Dog Island. I'm not gonna do it because that's stupid.
Or you should Let's Play Dog Island.
But I'm already doing one, and I don't want to do that because it's really long. Dog Island's like 40 hours long.
Well, I mean, this game's like 40 hours long.
I could stream it, maybe. That'd be better. But
And
like,
of comparable quality.
they are pretty much the same, to be honest.
Yeah, they're
It
pretty
does
much.
have a boss fight at the end,
They
so
are
that is
pretty
true.
much the same game. You know,
Dinosaur.
character action Zelda games. Yeah, they're both.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty
Wait, what is Amaterasu? A dog. What is Japan? An island.
good. Good point. That's a good point. But nobody has cancer in this game, so it's not quite the same.
I don't know. There's probably a couple characters who have cancer and they don't even know it.
Oh no!
On this plotline.
That's not the drama that what's his face wants though. Remember that guy who said that in Tomb Raider 3 Lara Croft should have breast cancer?
His name is George Woods, and he was a game reviewer in the Clinton years.
Yes,
famously,
yes, Clinton gaming into Clinton years.
But that guy's right. Haunting Ground has a good dog in it also. That's a very good dog game.
I was gonna say that this Like, this game takes a really weird turn where you have to use the brushstrokes to perform surgery.
You have to draw a pentacle on them to make them heal. And it's like-
Oh, you referenced my favorite surgery game. It's even better in Surgeon Simulator because Surgeon Simulator does not have you invoking the powers of Satan in order to save your patients. So
It's
In
true.
order to kill, like intelligent viruses.
Yeah, wasn't there like a
That's a weird
terrorist
ass
plot
game.
in that game? It was completely insane.
I don't know. It's so weird. I've never beaten that game. It's so hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that game's impossible.
There's pentagrams and there's like viruses that you have to shoot with lasers to kill them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Because they're like specially engineered terrorist viruses, and so you have to laser them to death.
Oh Jesus, the depth perception in this game. Ah,
But
it is my favorite game of all time. But my god, I do have some complaints about it. Like depth perception is impossible to do.
yeah.
Platformers.
Cause
That's why, like, that's people say, oh, Zelda needs like a jump button and stuff, but like that was why they didn't put it in there.
yeah,
Because
this is why
always
Link
always
auto.
know.
This is why until Breath of the Wild, Link just jumped automatically. Okay.
Yeah. That way you can't mess it up. And it is frustrating when you miss a jump like that, because it's like in real life you could do it pretty easy,
Yeah.
but not in a game.
No.
Poor
Like, I
dog.
think the hazy painterly style really doesn't help it very much.
But in VR it'll be really easy. So
Hey, I did it.
nice. You got a bear.
It's VR when I'm looking through Amatroshi's eyes. First person platforming. So much easier.
Oh no. That actually sounds awful.
But
That sounds like a
Oh,
a
man,
recipe to
Shadow
get
of
me
Destiny
really
is
sick
good.
really fast.
Shadow of Destiny is a good game, but it doesn't have a dog in it. But it's yeah, it has Mario voice in it, and also a bunch of other people. That's a weird game. It's the one where you have to time travel to like save yourself from being murdered, but then eventually it ends
Oh,
up being about
yeah.
like alchemy and shit, and it's insane. It's a good game.
And you get run over
Yeah.
by a car repeatedly.
Yeah, you get killed a bunch of times. Get shot in the heart. You just get fucking murdered. You fall off a cliff. It's great. Sometimes you die in the Middle
Turns out that you were
Ages.
the alchemist the whole time.
Yes, I know. And it's got a bunch of different endings. But I didn't like that you had to keep replaying it to get like the other endings, to get the true one, which is the thing that a lot of Japanese games do, but I don't approve of it. It's better in that than in
Yeah, but-
Shadow the Hedgehog, though. So,
This was before Virtue's Last Reward when they figured out that playing through a game multiple times is not fun.
yeah.
Depends on the game. If it's a fun game, then it's fun to play it through it multiple times. And if it's a short game,
But also,
it has to be short and it has to be fun. And that's it.
yeah.
I do like the you're perfectly free to just like not prevent your murder, and then you just die in the same way again, and that's kind of funny. Like if you just go,
Well, I'm done.
you get like a time thing, and so if you just hang out, eventually you'll get run over again, or someone will shoot you again, and you're just like, oh man, I could have prevented this. And then Satan laughs at you because you were an idiot. But yeah. Ike, you could have done something.
I actually don't remember how to fight this guy. This is like the boss I always forget how to fight.
I think you have to wait until he cloaks himself in fire before you need to do it.
Okay.
I remember he does that at some
Yeah,
point.
but like, how do I hurt him before then?
Don't ask me. That's all I remember is that he sets himself on fire, I think.
Oh, okay, no, you just have to beat him up and his armor falls off. And then you blow his whip fire away.
Ah. Right, you beat his skin off.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I remember that one part of this boss.
You know, you were talking about like doctor simulators, and I have a couple of those, but like, you know, there are these companies that do like actual simulators for like training and shit, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so there's a company that used to do that called like I think it's Legacy Interactive, and somehow at one point they got the Law and Order license. So like Law and Order, the TV show, the detective show, they got the license to make games based off it, but they had only ever made like industrial simulators. So that's what they made, but for Law and Order. It's super weird.
Law and Order Simulator.
No, it's like they had made like legal simulators before for like lawyers to practice, and so they're just like, that's in Law and Order, so we'll just do that. And so you have to follow police procedure, and then you go to trial, and like you have to remember all the different laws and things. It's weird. And then Lenny Briscoe shouts at you for losing the case. But so they got all the actors back. It's got all the voices and everything. It's like so serious. It's really weird. Oh man, Vector the Crocodile. Oh man. This guy's cool. I like
Usano? Or...
No, I like all the monster designs in Okami.
Oh yeah, the monsters' designs are always on point.
Yeah, Roshi's cool.
It's just too long. It's so long.
That's just more doggo to love.
More wind. Okay.
If you don't do the wind, he just stands spinning there forever.
I think you eventually failed the QuickTime event.
The X-Files video game. Which terrible X-Files video game? That's the question.
There are several terrible X-Files video games.
But which one is this guy talking about?
I have no idea.
Oh, Susanoo. Very cool. Yeah.
Oh, is the game audio matching up with the game visuals? Because sometimes it likes to desync itself. Some games like it at in order to do stuff off of my capture card, I need to do some manipulation with the sound. So sometimes I need 600 and sometimes I need 660, and it always seems to just want to swap. So I don't know if the game audio matches up with the game visuals. If not, it's only going to be off by like a second or so. So.
You know, Susanoo said, "Why must the gods keep dogging me?"
Oh, he's talking about the point-and-click X-Files game, the FMV game. That one's really
It's a coup.
But they also made a Resident Evil game that's based on the X-Files.
Yeah.
I think I would be. Oh, I think I would get that that reference a lot more if I actually had watched more than 3 episodes of Samurai Jack.
But that's what happens in the very first episode. So.
Well,
Isn't
guess
Aku
what?
the-
One of the
the bad
3
guy?
episodes I haven't watched is. Or
Yeah,
guess
so-
which one of the episodes I haven't watched is. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, that is the
Better
villain of Samurai Jack. Yes, but
Wait, how many episodes does the villain not show up in? I guess
I
3.
think he's in all of them, so I don't know. I think he's
Come on,
not
Buster.
in like 1, so I don't know how you didn't see him in any.
Well,
place,
I mean,
Episode 3 times.
I also watched it like years and years and years ago when it was still on TV.
but- Oh look, it's Waka from Final Fantasy X.
No, this is a better Waka. He's not racist.
He doesn't like Blitzball.
I think if Blitzball existed, I think this Waka would detest it because it's not eloquent enough.
This Waka calls sports ball.
Yes. He's a big fan of helmet touch, though. Maybe iced canes, too.
When people say things like that, they just sound like idiots. Like,
I'm referencing a goddamn skit from Tim and Eric, okay?
that's true. Where they
That's-
sounded
And
like
Eric are
idiots.
kind of idiots.
That was the point.
That was that.
Potentially so.
Yeah, that was the entire point, was that they don't know sports and they're just. Yeah, but it's a good skit and I like it, and it also has a pretty good tune to it. So
My favorite Tim and Eric skit is the one about prices. That's my favorite.
yes, that's a good one. My favorite, it's a free house for you, Jim.
That one's good too, yes. This commercial is just for Jim Bowie. Nobody else.
This is commercial. This advertisement intended for Jim Booney only.
I don't think I have a favorite. I do like my new Pep though.
I also like the one where the guy. Oh wow! I got a pure cherry blossom on that. Okay.
Yep.
My favorite one. One of my favorite ones is the guy who goes to work and he's like, "Show me nude Tane. This is not safe for work. Are you sure you want to do this? Just show me nude Tane."
Have you ever had a date where your girlfriend wanted pasta and a stuffed animal? Well,
That one made me vomit.
now you can have Pasta Bear. It's a bear with pasta.
I have not seen that one actually.
Oh, Tim and Eric. Oh, look at all them dogs.
All of them dogs. 5 dogs. Good 5 dogs.
Oh gosh, where'd you get
I
those
like that one
pearly
of them
whites?
like
They're
a-
dangerous.
I like that one of them's like a Western dog, and he's just kind of out of place, but he's hanging out there.
And also there's also one girl dog, just one, and of course she's pink.
That's true. That's a good point.
I wish she was the purple dog because purple is a good color.
I should play Okami Den sometime. I've never played it.
I've played like 20 minutes of Okami Den, and it's weird because you can't control the camera because it's a DS game. They hadn't figured out how to really do that with all the buttons they have yet. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Have you gotten to the first? I'm guessing you haven't gotten to the first dungeon yet, have you, Kalon?
no, I haven't.
No, okay.
I think I
It's
come
actually
back.
it's actually kind of pretty neat the way they did it, because while this game on a console is a lot like a 3D Zelda, Okami Den being on a handheld is basically designed to like a 2D Zelda.
Oh wait, I need to click this link. It's apparently the best crossover.
I disagree, but
Oh my god! That's Sora riding Amy! Oh! Okay. That's good. I wouldn't say that's the best crossover, but it's pretty good. I like the drawing. It's adorable.
if only they'd picked a better game to cross over with Okami, like a good one, it'd be cool.
I want Nippon in Kingdom Hearts 3.
You know what? I can't believe Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to like actually come out.
It exists. Yeah, it's gonna exist. Like sometime
It's
this year.
impossible.
Like sometime
Something
this
will
year, apparently, supposedly. But
You know, I probably would have been excited about that in high school. I think it's been a while. It's been
yeah,
too long for me to care.
yeah, it's been a while. Also, hey Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Joe, we're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Where are the dogs?
In Kingdom Hearts?
Well,
That's true.
There's Goofy and there's Pluto, and they never interact.
That's a good point. You know, they could go to like there is a Disney movie about dogs. They could go to Lady and the Tramp world, hang out with dogs.
Oh, here they are.
And then Amaterasu is there for some reason.
They could do that, yeah.
Which
Or
is
they could go to-
1940s New York, right?
Yeah, it would be, yeah. Or
Snaps.
30. They could
Remember-
stand on cellulite.
Remember the Disney film about cows? They made a cow movie, remember?
Over the range?
Something like that.
Hedge.
No, Over the Hedge is a DreamWorks film, and it's not about cows.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Home on the Range.
Home on the
You
range.
said
I don't remember anything
like
about
who's so
that.
5.
All I remember about it is that it had cows in it.
I never actually saw that one. All I know, the only reason I know of it is that it's one of the really embarrassing
Okay.
Disney movies.
Well, I
Yeah,
can't
I-
fight these dogs yet, so I can't get this stray bead. So I'm gonna
I
gonna
know
move on.
that. Like, I know I saw it when it came out, when I was a kid, but I don't remember anything about it except cows.
Yeah, I don't really remember. I've never seen Home on the Range. All I know is it's a Don Bluth movie.
No, it's a Disney movie.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
That's why we were talking about it, because Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
Disney.
okay. I thought it was a Don Bluth for some reason.
Anything like that.
No, he just made Rockadoodle. That's right. That's
Yeah, Rockadoodle.
Yeah.
he made
Frozen.
Rockadoodle.
Pebble and the Penguin.
Oh.
Troll in Central Park.
Oh no. Don Bluth, you made like 2 good movies and then you just went to shit.
What are the 2 good Don Bluth movies?
Secret of Nim and
Dogs Go to Heaven.
Rockadoodle.
I forgot All Dogs Go to Heaven. He made 3 good ones. He made Secret of Nim, All Dogs Go to Heaven, and Land Before Time, the first one. Not the
Right, I forgot he made that one.
not the
Yeah.
like 20 million sequels that followed.
Which somehow have like LL Cool J in them and stuff.
What? Really?
No, no, Cuba Gooding Jr. Then.
Oh, okay.
LL Cool J, unfortunately.
I was about to say, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
He was a little too famous for that.
He's a little too cool to be in that. Cuba Gooding Jr. is the right level of not cool to be in.
Poor Cuba.
Home on
What
the
an awesome-
Range is a 2004 American
No, I
animated
believe you.
comedy film produced by Walt Disney.
I believe you. I just thought it was a Don Bluth because I was confusing it for Rockadoodle.
Rockadoodle is
By Walt Disney Pictures, the 45th Disney animated feature film. It was the last 2D animated Disney film released until The Princess and the Frog in 2000.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
didn't
I
the
remember.
Princess and the Frog flop so hard that it basically killed the traditional animations part of Disney?
I guess so, yeah. Iron Giant was not made by Don Bluth, although that is a good movie.
It is a good
Right.
movie, yes.
Not a Don Bluth film.
It is not a Don Bluth, no.
I don't know who made it. But
Yeah, I
it's-
think the Iron Giant was made after Don Bluth was terrible.
You are who you choose to be. Brad Bird directed it, so it's not by anyone. It's just Warner Brothers.
It's a good
Yeah.
movie, though. Are you laughing that I just straight up fell off the thing? Because, depth perception?
But Brad Bird went on to go work for Pixar, and he directed some stuff there. So he directed
Oh, thank God, I made it.
Ratatouille. That's right, and The Incredibles, I think. Well,
Joe's
both of those
real
movies.
low. Okay, Canon is high compared to other audio sources.
Yeah, you did it.
Okay, and I'm also going to turn Joe up a little bit on Discord. He's kind
Nice.
of...
Yeah,
Is this better?
I'm maxing my equipment out, so
There we go, that should be...
like I can show you the reds. I'm going into fucking what do they call it? Headspace? No,
Max Headroom.
Headgum.
headroom. Yes, headroom.
I
that's
collected
the-
3
that's
sun
the one.
fragments. Hooray! I did it. That's a free
Yay.
health up. Okay.
I don't remember what you get for getting all the beads. I don't think I ever did.
You get cheat stuff like unlimited. Like you get a thing that you can equip that gives you unlimited health and unlimited ink.
Ah.
Mhm.
I always
Oh
like.
shit!
I like when cheat stuff is like acknowledged, like the bandana in Metal Gear Solid.
Yes.
Ammo.
Infinite ammo.
Yeah. Infinite ammo.
And how he still has the bandana in Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how he can shoot all those people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he says infinite ammo.
Yeah, he says infinite ammo in that. Raiden's like, "Where'd you get all these guns?" And he's just like,
Infinite ammo.
"Yeah, I don't need that stuff."
And
And then Ryan's head explodes.
and so that means that canonically, at least that proves in Metal Gear Solid 2 before Metal Gear Solid 4 came out that saving Meryl was the canonical ending.
That's true.
I thought they were both canonical.
No, well, okay. It's not that they're both canonical. Saving Meryl is canonical because Meryl is alive. However, information
Yeah.
revealed in the ending that that Meryl dies is canonical, and that information is that Colonel Campbell is not actually her uncle. He's actually her father, because he's a horny boy.
He's
Raiden
a
is
horny
great.
boy.
I love Raiden. He's great in 2. He's great in 4. He's great in Revengeance. He's a good character.
I do not like Metal Gear Solid 2.
You're mad. You're a madman.
This is a very familiar conversation, especially over the
We always have
footage of
this argument.
Okami.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, that's right. This
I
is
just-
the last time we did talk about it. This was when I was streaming Okami. Never mind. Let's move on to something else, please.
Yeah, let's talk about something else.
This is okay, my.
But
Wait
like,
a
what
minute.
other dog games exist? Let's think about that. There's Dog's Life, right?
There is
Yes.
that got speedran
Yeah.
at AGDQ.
Yeah.
What else is there? I mean, of course, there's all the
Skip most of
dogs.
it.
But
Damn it, no. No.
are there any dog RPGs? That's what we need.
Oh, hey, here it is. Okay, I was just in the completely wrong side of the pond.
I get the feeling that being a dog is a very NES thing to do.
That's true. Let's see.
I will say this. One of the best things to come out of Metal Gear Solid 2 was the Hi, I'm Daisy comics. Those were my favorite ones. Was the Metal Gear Solid 2 ones.
I googled dog video games and I got Kane and Lynch 2, which is not exactly what I meant. But
More like
Yeah.
A9,
I
Lynch.
forgot about Pugmire, which is a tabletop setting where everyone is a dog.
Whoa.
I guess there's a dog in Star Fox. That's got a dog in it.
Let me see these stray beads.
Oh, I found a good starting point. The Wikipedia article, list of fictional dogs in video games.
Oh,
Good.
Okay, I'm missing one at the at Sasso Sanctuary, so I can go there and I can
And
get
let's
that.
not forget the fine guitar player in Animal Crossing, who is a dog.
KK
Oh,
Slider.
you know what? You know what? Here, I'm gonna do something. Bam! I'm gonna use the whip beads for a little bit, as opposed to the reflector, because I still haven't used those as my
I
main
love
weapon
those.
yet. I'm not a particular fan of the beads as a main weapon, or the shield,
like the beads.
or the reflector as a sub weapon. But I figure I should show them off at least.
Remember the dog in Call of Duty Ghosts?
No,
Are you going down that list I mentioned? Because that's next on the list.
Is it?
List by origin. Yeah.
Its name is Riley, and it's a dog.
Yeah?
And they mocapped the dog. And
oh, he's right. I want to see a real dog wearing an adorable little mocap suit. Do they
you
like
can
have
see
pictures of that
pictures of
somewhere?
that dog wearing a mocap suit. But the thing is, they put him in other promotions, and he's only in like one level, and it's bullshit. Should have been in all the levels.
This is someone you really care about.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
it's really
A
good.
real line from their promotional things from that Xbox announced video
yes.
stream.
It's. I mean, to be fair, he's in one level play like as fighting, and then in the second one you have to carry him to the chopper and save his
Oh
life.
yeah, because he got shot, right?
He gets shot, and then he goes
Poor
away. And
dog.
he lives.
oh, if he lives, then fine, whatever. I don't give a
He
shit.
survives, yeah, but you have to save him. But like
Oh.
the way
hey,
they promoted him, it's like he's gonna be there the whole time. He's like he does nothing. He doesn't do anything. He just
Parappa the rapper.
Oh yeah, Parappa is a dog.
Oh yeah. Technically.
stop and turn and signal
He's a
to
dog.
the right.
Now turn to the right. Now turn to the right.
Yeah.
I never actually played that game.
Neither have
You
I.
rapping good.
I love that game.
There's a dog in Ghost Trick.
There is a dog in Ghost Trick.
It's good.
Oh yeah, missile.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This list is a complete sham, does it? Because it doesn't have missile. What the heck? It also doesn't have. Oh, because it's not a fictional dog. It's based on a real life dog.
Okay, well that's...
Does Cloana count as a dog? That's a good question.
Klonoa is not a dog.
I know it's a
Well,
rabbit.
no, it's a weird rabbit thing.
Yeah.
It's a
Remember
Lagomorph.
the weird redesign they were going to use for Klonoa to make him more American?
No.
Do you remember that?
What? Does he have angry eyes?
Yes, and he has like shorter ears and like a vest because they thought that would make him more appealing to Americans.
God.
I
I'll
love
see if I can find
vests.
it. They ended up not using it, but that was because people made fun of it, and they were like, "Oh, I guess we." Could
Hey guys, guess what time it is?
Is it fishing time?
It's fishing
Alright, time to
time.
Google some things to talk about while Kalon fishes.
Hey, did you know that there's a clip out there on the YouTube of John St. John saying, "I've got frogs of steel."
There is, yeah. I'm glad that John's
Got flags of steel.
and also do
Oh.
So, fishing works by you, like the longer you fish, the bigger and more valuable fish come. But also, they are harder to capture. This green bar is way smaller, and the controls are way more sensitive. So it's easier to snap the line, and you don't want to keep it in red too long, because you'll snap it if you stay in red too long.
Yeah, you want to keep the guy smiling.
Yeah.
Also, some of these fish actually exist. Probably.
A lot
Yes,
of these
a
fish
crawfish
actually
does
exist.
though. Crawfish are real.
A lot of these fish
Crawfish
actually
is a
exist,
real
and
fish.
some of
What's in the
them,
air?
are mythological fish from Japanese folklore, I believe.
Tsukinocho, or however you say that.
Tsuchinoko is not a fish.
No.
Tsuchinoko
Tsuchinoko is-
real.
Tsuchinoko could be a fish if it wanted to, okay?
It would tell
It
you
could
that it's
be.
a fish. It would say, "I'm a fish."
But
And you'd
it's
be like,
just a
"Oh."
fat little snake thing.
It's a fat snake that lies to you. That's what it is.
Did someone
It's
say
how-
fishing?
if
Hey,
If you
Abe.
put a snake- If
And
you
it
put a
rolls
snake in
around.
the water, what's the difference between it and an eel?
Well, one of them's a snake. I mean,
That's what I
Yeah, you
said.
take an eel out of the water.
they're not the same at all. They're completely different.
Oh, wow! That fish didn't. That fish just swam right up to catching
If you
range.
looked at a snake and an eel, you'd be like, "This is not a snake. It is an eel."
Can we catch a kappa? I don't think you can catch a kappa.
I'm absolutely certain you cannot catch a kappa. Like, sweet fish. The fish that is sweet.
Oh, and that's right. Some of the bigger fish, some of the bigger and rare fish, do require multiple hits. I forgot all about that actually, because I don't actually fish all that often in this game.
Hi, Ape. I realize you've been here the entire time. All of you were fooled by my not thinking Ape wasn't here. Even me.
It was
my
me, Austin.
immediate family bought it.
I'm glad we started going with the same joke.
Tsuchi no Rio. Aw, it's a cute little cartoon fat snake
Yeah,
that lies.
it does. It's fat and it lies, and that's it. Also, if you eat it in Metal Gear Solid 3, you get invisibility. That's
Oh,
true.
I didn't want to catch this fish. This fish is lame.
Oh no!
What, trout?
What a
No.
disappointing fish.
Trout
No,
is
it
indeed
was-
lame.
This mystery fish that I don't know what it is yet, but it's not the big one I was going after, so I don't give a shit.
Oh,
Yeah. I just saw the big one vanish.
Yeah,
Trout is lame, though. I can tell you that.
Trout's delicious. I love trout.
Trout isn't salmon,
It's
and it
okay
isn't
tasting.
haddock. Oh, wait. Was it?
You motherfucker! You absolute piece of
Uh-huh.
shit!
That's no way to speak about one of our most...
No, I'm talking about the fish.
Uh,
I'm talking about the fish. I'm not talking about Amy.
Yeah, I remember
Oh,
having this
yeah.
issue.
Yeah, me
You
too.
know what? I really wish they would port Nier to PC, and not the new one. I mean the old one. I want it on the computer. I want to play Nier again.
Okay.
I always hate fishing in games. I really do.
I like the fishing in this game.
Except in Big the Cat fishing.
This
adventure.
is a good fishing game because you get like actual lots of money from the fish, so it's fine.
Also, you don't have to wait to get a bite.
No, you just
That's
draw
the
the
one.
you just draw the fish that you want to destroy, and you get it.
I like how cheerful the fish are when they jump out. They're like, "Hey, aw!"
Fish don't have facial muscles. It's a thing.
But they're drawn like they're smiling, Joe. It's not real
That's
life.
because they can't not.
These are not real pictures of fish, Joe.
Have you seen crocodiles? Crocodiles are always smiling.
Yeah, they're pretty cheerful.
Because they're
But
thinking about how
they just
tasty you're gonna
can't
be.
not Smile.
They're thinking about how tasty you're gonna be.
Look,
I
either
mean,
they
crocodiles
don't
live a
have
pretty
facial
charmed
muscles-
life.
Look, Joe, either crocodiles have no facial muscles or they're all happy all the time, and I know which one I believe. It's the
I mean,
being
have
a
you ever
crocodile
seen a
terrible
crocodile
fucking-
leading like a terrible life?
They're all happy. That's just
I've
great.
never seen a crocodile, so
You've never seen a
it
crocodile?
hecks yet. Where do you think I live?
Well, in a zoo or something, right? Like, I don't live where kangaroos are, but I've seen
I don't live in a zoo. Thank you very much.
You should. It's great. Life's pretty chill. But like, I mean, I've seen a kangaroo and things. They don't live here, but they have them in the zoo.
Yeah, I've seen
Have you ever
lions.
been to a zoo?
Hold on, I need to
What?
write down what. I've seen lions. Lions. I've seen lions. Zoos exist.
I've been to a zoo in, what was it, Aberdeen? I think it was Aberdeen. Or maybe it was some other Scottish city. And that's the only zoo I've been to. And I saw meerkats, and I thought they were super cute. And everybody thought I was being ridiculous for liking the meerkats, but it was so cute.
Wait, who doesn't like meerkats?
I don't know. My immediate family.
Meerkats are cool.
I was
Oh my
7.
god, this is way too many fish to just write down. I'm gonna find a list later and copy paste it, but there's like a million fish.
You got
Whoa!
the trout, the sweet fish, the killifish. And that's all the fish I know.
Mm.
I'm getting
not
this
so-
guy again.
Amaterasu.
Fish.
Amy Teresa.
And then Amy's puppy is in the sequel.
Yes.
And that's alright.
Chibi
I don't-
Tarasu.
Mm.
And I think also, like, Isun's, like, daughter is in the sequel or something? Or...
Isun himself
Yep.
is in the sequel.
Hmm.
Yeah, Isun himself shows up, but he never actually.
Why?
I thought. It's just his daughter.
But
Let's
it
talk
was,
about all the... Let's think
it
of all
was
those
on
other
that.
that there are.
It was
There's a
on that
lot.
spaceship. It was
What?
on that spaceship with Amy.
No, he didn't. He didn't go on the spaceship.
No.
He
No.
specifically stayed behind.
Oh.
Yeah, he becomes Amaterasu's emissary. Not emissary. Is emissary the wrong word? He preaches about Amaterasu.
I'm sorry. It's been a while since I finished this game. Probably a decade.
God, Joe,
Probably more.
you're getting the lore all incorrect.
It's true. He is.
Look, I just wanted to be a dog that goes into space, and that's not happening, and I'm upset.
Just wanted to be a Range Rover. A Road Rover, rather. I think a Range Rover's a car.
A space rover.
Space Rover.
Space rover.
I'm just writing down more fish. Buggerhead. Turtle. I'm pretty sure those are illegal to catch, but okay.
Yes,
You got
they
a
are
crawfish.
endangered in this magical land.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You're God. You make the laws.
It's true. I'm just gonna arrest this dog. Dogs don't go to prison.
What about
Dogs
this
don't
child
respect
that you are using to fish?
You might go to prison.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
She's definitely gonna go to prison.
Rough Trigger does count as a dog going into space. That is true.
It does,
I-
yes.
I wish it didn't. I wish we didn't have to think about it ever again. But
I
But
need
you're
to
right.
play that because I bought that. And,
what?
Yeah.
Why?
Kalon has to buy anything that even resembles Ratchet and Clank.
This is part of my charm,
Oh,
yes.
God. Rough Trigger
Elon really likes getting bad
Seriously.
games, like on a 2-for-1 deal. Like he has to promise himself that every time he gets a 2-for-1
No, this
deal
is-
on
this
video
was
games,
just-
one of them
this
has
was
to
just
be
on
bad.
sale. This is
It's
just on
how
sale on
Kalen
Play-
do.
This was just on sale on
Every single
PlayStation
time
Network.
he sees a deal on a bad game, he makes sure to get it.
Okay, so we've gotten... Oh, I also forgot to write down the river crab. Whoops.
Well, here, I'll spoil it for you. Rough Trigger is awful.
Yeah.
It is an awful game.
Yeah,
It's
looks
so
like it.
bad.
it looks like it. I can't wait to play it. Because...
Oh no.
You're going to stream it?
Yeah, probably.
Or is this
Gonna
just for
do
you?
a blind let's
No,
play.
no, I'm gonna
Rough Trigger.
stream it. Oh, hey, I got a big one. Whoa. Whoa, this is a lively boy.
Yeah. Everyone get hyped for Kalon's upcoming Let's Play of Rough Trigger the Vanicord Conspiracy, which is definitely
a
happening.
platinum trophy.
It's not gonna be... No, it's not gonna be a platinum
Like
trophy. It's a
all the
PlayStation 2 game. It didn't have trophies.
Oh,
It's
I'll make you a platinum trophy. How about that?
Okay.
And then Kalon will play the Neopets game for the PlayStation 2 also.
What?
I just remembered a video game where you can play as a dog.
Okay.
Dog Child!
That's true. It does have a playable dog in it. That Let's Play is so bad, Joe. We did such a bad
Yeah.
job.
I don't
It's
care.
not
It needed
very
to be
bad.
documented. This award-winning fucking premiere Sony PlayStation 4 PlayStation experience that got
It is-
debuted out on stage needed to be documented.
It is deeply unwatchable, that video series we did. It's so awful.
Good.
The only one we ever did that was good was Hypnosis, but that was really good, so it was okay.
So I'm gonna give up on fishing because sometimes you have to catch smaller fish in order to get it into your log, and the only way to do that is to just start all the way over.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
We gotta get back to business.
Gotta get back to business of catching more fish.
Business account. Wait. Crow, remind me, did you do an LP of Neopets?
No?
I think that was someone else.
Yeah, Jasper did that.
What was the name of this game called? There's like something in the Dark Fairy.
The Darkest
Yeah.
Fairy.
The Darkest.
This
This is the sequel
Darkest
to, I
Fairy.
guess, Neopets the Dark Fairy.
I don't know if he ever finished it, though.
I don't think he did.
I don't know if he
Or
finished it.
maybe it just ended on such a flat note that nobody cares.
Yeah, I have no idea,
Fairy
but...
Con.
He also once asked me if I wanted to do a Let's Play of, like, a furry MMO, and I said no thanks.
For Cadia?
No, not for Katie, it was some other one I'd never heard of, but...
Is that the one where you're weird deer people?
No, that's a different one also. But...
Yeah.
I think that one just shut down.
Where the fuck is Gobi? There it is. Wasn't there?
No, the deer thing came back. They got funding again, so it's back now. I think.
What? Wow.
Yeah, it came back. But anyway, it wasn't those things. It was about like cats or something. I don't fucking remember. I just remember
Hey,
that he
that's a good
asked
one.
me, and I was like, no, no thanks.
Are you actual cats or are you like anthropomorphic cats?
I think they were real cats, but like, you know, all rainbow colored because of course. I don't know. It was a long time ago, and I wasn't very interested in doing that. So
I can't imagine why.
So I can catch a. I think I've already got a crawfish, so I
he
don't.
really likes the Neopets game. I remember that he was a big fan of it. That was why he was doing it.
I never
Cat
could.
life chat. Was it cat life chat?
I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember what it was called, so I can't
I know.
confirm anything
This
like that.
was by Terry Kavanaugh, so it was probably actually good.
I never could understand whether or not he actually liked that game or not, or whether he likes anything or not. It seems.
Major Minor. Oh man, Major Minor got me my first like ban on Steam because I posted a review of it. And
Oh right, from what was it, Rook's T Overkiller?
Over Ferret, thank you. That's what his name was on Steam, and also in the game, which he is in as his persona. And also, you can get a background of him and an emoticon on Steam of his persona. Also,
Okay, so I'm gonna look up my fish.
he was very mad at me.
guide. Fish tome.
Yay!
So crawfish. Yes, I do have a crawfish. Do I have a black bass base? No. Bass base, whatever.
Bass.
Bass,
It's
bass.
bass unless it isn't seaworthy.
Okay. Got a goby. Got a sweet fish. Yeah, okay, I can erase that. Do I have... Okay. Catfishes are only in a later area. Loaches are only in a later area. Freshwater eels are only in a later area. But I think I've got that, yeah. What's the
But
next
you
one I
know-
can catch here that they don't have?
Hi, Paul.
I haven't joined any of these
Hi.
Okami things yet. I thought I'd pop in.
But you know,
Very
there's
quiet.
like,
Hey there, Paul.
yeah, Paul's kind of quiet. But you know, there's something to say about like Major Minor is stupid and it's kind of
Testing.
amusing in the way it
1, 2.
exists, but it would be shitty even if it were like about people doing those things because it sucks for many other reasons also. It's just awful. And like if you made a game about you and your friends and you're all like famous rock stars who everyone loves, and that's the plot, like that'd be lame too. But in that one, it's made more ridiculous because they're all rainbow dogs, and it's even more stupid.
That's the one where you're like leading a parade, isn't it?
A parade?
Yeah, major, minor.
I think you get. I only remember that you get like sent to. You
Testing.
get sent on like a trip to meet
There you
your
are,
favorite.
hi.
That's a good level, Paul.
Your
I-
favorite.
I've actually caught all the
musician
fish that I can
who's-
here, I think. So I'm gonna go sell them and then probably finally be able to afford the P move.
Fish.
Oh. Oh no, never
Yes.
mind. I was thinking of Major Minor's Majestic March, which is an entirely different
Caravan.
game.
That is different. Yeah.
Oh wow, but
Yes,
Major Minor.
unfortunately, Cat's Roy, people here are talking about Major Minor.
That's because someone in the chat brought it up, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right." I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, it has an in-depth affection system.
That's actually not true. It doesn't. That's a lie. I remember that too.
Does it have a lengthy, engaging storyline?
I don't think so. Someone did a let's play of it, and from what I remember, none of the choices do anything at all at any point.
So,
Cool.
Oh, I still can't afford the P move? God damn it.
for a second, I thought that fish was called the kill fish.
Yeah, so did I.
But, I do remember that, like, the whole crux of the game is you want to meet your favorite musician and hero, the developer of the game's Persona. And it's like, oh good, I love that. Yeah, like,
Great.
that'd be stupid in anything. Like, if you were playing Mario and, like, at the end they're like, we'd like you to meet your personal hero, Shigeru Miyamoto. And everyone's just like, yeah, he's fucking awesome. And, like, Bowser, like, shakes his hand. That'd be stupid.
That'd be amazing.
I
though.
think
It would
I
be
think we
amazing.
have different definitions of stupid.
It would be stupid.
Actually,
It'd be
okay,
stupid and
Miyamoto and
amazing
Resi Fisame
simultaneously.
show up, and then everyone
There we
like,
go, okay.
shakes their hand. Would be very good.
I can
Holy bull.
finally afford the P move after selling off a lot of stuff. So
If the next Castlevania, they're like, Miyamoto got kidnapped by Dracula. You gotta go find him.
but why would Miyamoto get kidnapped by Dracula? He's not part of Konami.
That's true. That's a good point, but I couldn't remember who runs Konami.
Nobody at this point.
Nobody.
All Konami.
The Yakuza, the entire
Oh,
Yakuza.
It's me, I run it.
I was gonna say
Actually, I'm
either.
pretty sure that whoever runs
Either.
Konami right now is Satan.
Oh no.
That's
And,
what I
of
said,
course,
the Yakuza.
There won't be another Castlevania, so I guess it's all moot. But oh, it's a dancing bear. Boy.
My favorite
Oh,
part of
yeah.
Yakuza 0 was when Kiryu turned out to be Satan.
Huh.
Yakuza. Yakuza's good.
I have
I
not
do-
played Yakuza.
Because
They've
here
gone-
is like a decent guy on the whole.
Kiryu is a great dude. He's a cool dude.
He just happens to be a crime boy.
He is
as-
the point of the game is that he belongs to the old kind of crime dudes who were nice guys and had honor, not like these new guys who shoot people. So that's the plot of the first one, like of Yakuza 1.
Who are nice guys who just deconstructed walls with your face.
I mean, Kiryu makes friends quite believably with a small girl and Japanese Columbo and a dog.
Yes.
So,
I mean, Yakuza 1 is the same thing as Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, basically. It's the same plot. It is, basically. Like, he goes to jail for the boss, and he comes back out, and they don't respect him anymore, and he's got to build it back up. And then at the end, he throws it all away, because he doesn't want to be a crime guy. But then he comes back in the sequel, because they wanted to make a sequel.
yeah.
Because, oops, this guy was very popular.
But Yakuza is a good series. It's cool games.
I own Yakuza 0. I should stream it at some point.
Yeah, I've watched Fairy Fortune and her girlfriend, May or Quantum Physicist or whatever she is. But yeah, May was the one playing the game, playing a lot of Yakuza Kiwami. I watched some of that and it looked really good.
I think the best one is
Ready to handle the ultimate challenge.
I think. Four's the best.
I'm ready for Donut the teacher to teach me how to pee.
The one thing I like about another thing I like about the Yakuzas is that you can't you like in like San Andreas, take your example of that. The thing about the GTA games is that there's a bit of distance between the stories and the cutscenes, because in the story, between the cutscenes and the story, and the gameplay, because in the gameplay you can be a total asshole. You can mow pedestrians down on the pavement, or whatever. So trying to make your character seem nice in the story doesn't really work. But in Yakuza,
Golden technique.
all that really happens is, people attack you. Yes, you're very brutal in dealing with them, but they attack first.
Yeah.
And generally speaking, you can't attack random civilians. The worst you can do is barge past them.
Yeah, I mean it's based on Shenmue basically.
Yeah.
So, all those people who wanted Shenmue 3, they should just play those games because that's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Amigo Lupus puts it. You're not a psychopath gunning everyone around. You just kick their ass and look brutal doing it.
This is beautiful, by the way.
Can this
The
be my
cinematic
screensaver?
effect of a dog kissing on a thing.
Huh.
I'm just imagining
Yeah,
that
Vice
happens while the
City
animal
or-
feeding music sounds.
That's true. Vice City probably also goes the other way better as well. Or
Vice City is
Saints Row 2.
Scarface.
Saints Row 2, which just takes it to its logical extreme and has the boss be a complete monster, because in both gameplay and story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a super villain, which is kind of great. That game's great. I like it more than 3 and 4 for sure.
I don't like it more than 3 or 4, but I do like it. I just think that
don't think-
it has real tone problems because it's like, haha, this is funny. We're spraying shit all over the place, and like it's just funny. You're getting paid to drive a sewage tank around and spray shit over civilians, and then it turns around and it's like, here's this really like heavy scene where you have to like kill your best friend because they are in so much pain from being dragged around on the back of a monster car in the middle of the street.
It just
That's
3
why I
has
like that
no.
because it's so dumb. Like,
Saints
it
Row
has this
3 has like
weird,
no
weird
progression.
whiplash, and I kind of like that.
Yeah, 3 has no progression ever. It's always the same. Like,
Yeah.
you get the best place to live. You can get a car whenever you want. You get all the guns. You don't have to do anything, and it just makes you do stuff
Also-
anyway.
Also, I can customize my outfit right down to my socks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I liked having shirts and undershirts. That was a good thing that you had
I'm making-
layers.
Like the only thing I've really seen is the Cowbox and Panzer Scout LP.
Oh.
All the mods they use for that, like well, the one that always sticks out to me is the orbital launcher. The shotgun
My
that just
favorite,
gives you an
my favorite
incredible amount,
moment.
just sends people flying.
my favorite moment of that LP is every single time Cowbox just goes, "Thump," and then just she disappears.
Oh yeah. You're in the ocean now.
Oh
I
man.
was playing Fallout 3, and every once in a while people would just float up into the sky, and I would never see them again. I was like,
The
okay.
fucking mood theme from DuckTales play.
Yeah, it should have. But it was like I was supposed to like fight a crime boss, and he was just like, "I'm gonna kill you," and then he just flew away into the sky, and I couldn't finish the quest because he was in space. So, yeah, whatever.
Cowbox runs into that problem a few times because it's like one of those, oh, kill so many enemies. And he just hits someone with the orbital launcher and they don't die. They're just a long way away, and now it's like, how are we going to finish this up?
So once again, Susano is being a horrible putz.
Mm-hmm.
When is he ever not?
Like in the brief moments when like we help him kill something.
Yeah. Joe, is there a dog in Zoo Race? Does that have a dog in it? Does Zoo Race have a dog?
Might. I'll be
It's
honest.
a
I
zoo.
don't. I don't have a clear recollection of Zoo Race.
How could you forget Zoo Race?
Well, I remember the music, and I remember some of the tracks, but characters, I don't remember characters. Like, Zoo Race has very strong themes, but none of them involve the characters.
Mr.
That's
Orange.
true. It is very Christian. You will believe in God after playing Zoo Race.
I believe in something, all right, but not God.
Wait, didn't he die in Reservoir Dogs?
God?
But
No, Mr. Orange.
Oh.
Why am I
there's
Mr.
a
Pink?
Reservoir Dogs video game.
No, Mr. Pink's the only one who survives.
I actually have not seen Reservoir Dogs,
Oh, okay.
so I.
Spoilers!
To be fair, I also don't care about watching Reservoir Dogs because I don't like his movies for the most part.
Yeah.
I like Pulp Fiction, and that's about it.
There are dogs in Animal Soccer World, to answer Terravan's question. That's true, there are.
Yes. I mean, one of the main characters is a dog, I believe.
Yeah, the sides are like jungle animals and dogs are the two teams, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of dogs.
I'm gonna.
I feel that his movies just, I don't know, they have a certain style to them that bug me, and for some reason I really like Reservoir Dogs not Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction's like weird non-linear way of telling a story where it's like the last story is actually the one that takes place over the most amount of time and also is like starts first and ends last.
Oh, it's the James Bond
Also,
opening.
it also has a scene where John Travolta gets shot to death, which is always nice.
While on the toilet, no less.
He wasn't on the toilet anymore. He was getting out of the toilet, and then Bruce Willis saw his chance and took it.
That's why they have that one gif of him looking around and he's got his hands in front of him all Italian style.
I like how in this game
He's
you
got
have
his
to find
hands in
7 or
front of him,
something,
all
and then do
Italian.
it again. You have to keep
Like,
finding
He's got his
7.
hands in front of him, holding a big plate of spaghetti.
It's-
But look, it's a cultural thing. They do it.
Everyone else puts their hands behind their back.
No, I mean, like, he was doing, like, a gesture thing.
Oh, okay. He
Consciously.
was doing jazz hands.
Exactly.
Jazz-ish hands.
Italian jazz hands.
Oh, the other dog saved someone too. Good.
Yeah, he's a good dog.
He's a dog superhero.
They're good dogs, Brett.
So, apparently, the devil decided nobody can get a crunk anymore.
No.
It's a cultural thing to
it's
stand
a-
around holding spaghetti.
That's why he got shot. People were tired of his spaghetti hands.
Because the amount of spaghetti denotes a higher social status.
John Travolta, you're leaving spaghetti all over my floor. I just got these carpets, Travolta.
Speaking of John
Okay.
Travolta, he actually does a really good spot on Baltimore accent in Hairspray, and everybody from Baltimore is like, no, that's not a real Baltimore accent. That sounds too ridiculous. And I'm like, you guys are aware of how ridiculous your accent is, right? Like, seriously, the Baltimore accent is so stupid ridiculous.
It is so weird to me that there's like a family-friendly musical based on a John Waters movie. Like, do you think people watch the other John Waters movies because they're like, I liked Hairspray, I should watch Pink Flamingos?
That's really funny.
I'm sure it's very similar.
I'm sure it is. It has to be.
She moves fast for a woman in that long a dress.
Yeah, she does.
It's orange.
I mean, one of my favorite subplots in this game is that Kushi is just a stone cold badass.
Yeah, she really is.
Oh, because he
He
has
will
an
get
orange
you
on his
drunk,
head.
even
He's
if
got an
you
orange.
are from the afterlife or whatever.
He's called Mr. Orange because he has an orange on his head.
Yeah, and Mrs. Orange is his wife.
That would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. We don't rescue him. We don't go to him and talk. We just go
Oh, yeah,
straight
Mrs.
after her, and she'll.
He also has an orange on her head. You know what, fair.
Oh wow! I'm about to
you-
hit the halfway point of this game. Huh?
No?
Oh, good. I'm glad I
Very
didn't come
much
in
no.
the final episode. or
No,
something.
no. I said about to hit the halfway point. 'cause
Yeah, that's exactly. Exactly. I
The-
just said I'm glad I didn't come in at the last episode or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
It's not even close.
No,
this
this
is
game.
No, this
This game goes on forever.
no. This is
about the first third.
no. I consider the Orochi like the halfway point.
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis.
Yes.
Well,
At this time.
I logged into my laptop just now and I saw the Aurora Borealis. That was a surprise.
That's
This
a,
time, this time, this
Those are
time,
like
this
the
time, this
See?
time.
That's the best one of those. Is that one?
The thing is, that entire episode is really good, and everybody just focuses on Steam Tams. When really, like,
I like
there's
the
a bunch of
little
really
the thing where they're at McDonald's and it's the cops and they're talking about. Oh right, they're at Krusty
They're
Burger,
Krusty Burger.
not McDonald's.
it's the little things. Like, you know what? They have a Krusty Burger with cheese, but they don't call it a Krusty Burger with cheese. Well, what do they call it? A Quarter Pounder with cheese.
Quarter pounder with cheese.
Do they have Krusty Burger non-gelatinous? They have-
Partially gelatinated, non-dairy based beverages.
Yeah, they call them shakes.
Shakes. Don't know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Simpsons
true.
used to be so good,
Amigo Lupus did link steamed hams, but has fallen out New Vegas.
but like, Simpsons has been bad for longer than like
It's been good.
Yeah.
it was good. Yeah,
It's been bad for twice as long as it was good. It was good. It was good.
It had 7
In-
good seasons, and it's at 23 or whatever.
I thought it was. I
Like,
thought it had.
especially if you include like the first 2
I thought it
seasons,
had
which are also
9
bad.
good seasons, and then people considered the episode where Principal Skinner actually isn't Principal Skinner the downturn.
I'm Airman Tamzarian. That's my name. His name is Airman Tamzarian, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
I'm Waka, that's my name.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Waka, Texas Ranger. God.
And the thing with the person.
Walker, Texas Walrus.
I'm sorry, Professor Frink. You were never cool.
Wait, I've got an episode too. I even devised my own theme song. Professor Frink, he'll make you laugh, he'll make you think, he'll make you... the credits are rolling now already, aren't they?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
It's lucky to see a quack!
But I don't know.
I love
I
the
still
completely self-serious fucking doctor music.
I still think King of the Hill is better than Simpsons.
I have not
You're
seen all of
probably
King
right.
of the Hill, but I would probably agree with you.
Yes.
From what I remember seeing of King of the Hill, I would agree with you. Because it's a lot more subtle, and it's got a lot more nuance to it than Simpsons, which is a lot more like in your face about its whole deal.
There's a really funny
Also,
like
it gracefully ended at some point.
Yeah.
it did. Yeah. But like there's an interesting thing. Someone like they donated all their papers to like a library, so you can look at like the animation guides and stuff. And there's things like Hank would never drink with his mouth open. Like he doesn't do that. So don't draw him like that. And then things like that where he's like he can't have his eyes too wide open either. Hank, that's not Hank. He doesn't do those things.
Oh, right, and all the camera work has to be believably inside whatever interiors
Yeah.
that they're working with.
Yeah, it has to like be a camera in a room somewhere. Like that
Which
would
makes
fit.
it all kind of awkward and up close. Bit
It
too
looks
personal.
like it looks like a
My
sitcom.
little bouncing friend.
That's my purse. I don't know you. You know, people talk about that, but the rest of that episode's really funny too. Actually, it's like what happens is he kicks Hank, and Hank's like in a wheelchair for the rest of the episode. And Bobby like gets overcome with power because he can defeat any man.
So the villain is French.
No, he's not a villain. He's our rival.
Oh, okay.
He's not evil, he's just sassy.
French Gary Oak. Got it.
He's our
Yeah.
friendly rival. You only fight him twice in the entire game, which is a shame because he's a fun fight both times. I wish there was at least one more later in the game.
Yeah,
But-
usually you'd expect a few more fights with
Because like in Wonderful 101, you fight Vorkin like 4 times, and it's great.
Yeah, but you're not a dude.
It's true. Bobby kicked like the end of the episode is Bobby tries to kick Peggy, and she's just like, "Doesn't work on me, cause I'm a lady." Which in reality it would work, but you know that's the
Yeah. Oh man, that reminds me of one of my favorite critical hit lines from Fallout 2.
Alright.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna mention that is a thing.
Ah.
I'm gonna let you
So-
experience it on your own.
So the
Oh,
whole
okay.
dungeon
Purple gas
is based on trying to get up to the shrine. And these guys won't let us through because we're not imps. Oh, you!
Get on up.
Oh, you're just a dumb old wolf. Look at that foolish mug. You've got to be the dumbest looking wolf I've ever seen. I love that nobody can see Ami for what she actually is. Well,
And then they give you food.
yeah, because obviously I'm hungry.
Because even like evil monsters can't not like feed a cute dog.
Mm-hmm.
Calcified Cavern Zone, Act 1.
Yep. It's almost like the Marble Garden Zone. Almost.
Except less
I only have
roll to get in.
754 yen after buying the P move? Okay. That's an
And now you can piss on things.
I can piss on things and earn dragon fangs that I don't really need anymore. 'Cause I've bought all. I think I've bought all the good things that the dragon fangs buy you.
Don't you need dragon fangs to upgrade?
No, you need gold dust
Oh.
to upgrade.
Right. Forgot about that.
Yeah, you give it to the Goron and he gives you the gilded sword.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Exactly right.
How many
Exactly right.
golfers-
Also, I don't have fire powers yet, so I need to work on. Oh, jeez, I forgot that
Ah.
touching ice hurts you.
Well, it's cold.
It is cold. It's very cold.
Yeah, like
Have you
dogs-
ever
dogs
held
don't
on-
like it cold.
Have you ever held on to ice for a minute and a half? It's fucking awful.
Have you ever seen a dog like in the snow? They're just like, man, fuck this.
It depends on the dog.
No.
Some dogs
Oh.
love snow, dude.
I can provide video evidence of dogs loving snow.
I saw a gif recently of a cat wanting to go outside and then walking onto some snow and then immediately going, nope, 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 nope.
Meanwhile, I've seen a video of a guy throwing his cat into the snow, and it runs back and demands more. So he just picks it up and he throws it again.
They're a variation. They have many varieties of animals.
Oh, look at that sweet combo number.
Yeah.
18.
30 something.
35.
Oh wow!
You
Look
didn't
at
even need to cut down his skulls.
Oh, hey, we can wear wear our a mask, and we can even design it a little bit. I don't
Oh,
want.
I love this. I love
I'm
this
not
part.
drawing a dick though.
draw boobs.
Draw a steam train.
Draw a steam train. Draw that. What was it?
Steam trains are a bit too complicated.
Just draw
Okay.
a dog. Put a dog on it.
They're one of the few things I
Put a
can.
dog on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like not just a dog face, an actual dog, like a whole dog.
No, I'm just gonna do the
Yeah.
face because because an actual dog's a bit too complicated.
Catsroy 56 suggests loss.
Yes, dude. Oh, it's too late.
It is too late.
Oh, wait. You can press. Try again.
That's a really bad dog.
Shh, fuck you.
No, that's a good dog.
Oh, I thought it was wearing triangle
lovely.
sunglasses.
It's a good dog.
Alright, it's
Okay, there we
accepted.
go.
Do you
That
like?
makes sense.
Oh, it's asked if I like it. I could do loss.
Do loss.
No.
No,
Do loss.
it's a good dog, Brent.
Yeah.
But I did draw a dog, so
It's come out a bit odd because it's become very, very stretched for some reason.
Yeah, the tongue is doing weird things.
Eh.
Well, tongues flop around, don't they?
The thing is, you have to draw this exact thing again later on, so...
no, you don't have to draw this exact thing. It's a different specific thing that you have to draw. Yeah.
I like how they even look like heads because you're doing the stroke from the top and that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bet you like it this time. Do you like it? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Oh man, I gotta screen this.
Morning Song says the best loss I ever saw was done as an offering at a Kitsune shrine in Japan. This is a symbol of our people.
All right,
Only
so we
a
did
gamer
it.
got a kick out
I
of a
tr-
meme like this.
I drew loss. I put loss in Okami, guys.
Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm not
No, you
though.
shouldn't.
I will never feel shame about anything I do.
You know what? That's fair. It's good. That's a good way to feel. Cause like, I don't feel shame about things. Nobody should feel shame. Don't be shamed. No shame. It's okay to play bad games and also Okami as well.
It's
I
okay.
just don't like it when
So
people
now-
are like,
now
"Oh,
these-
no,
these
I gotta
imps-
play this game and it's a chore.
These
I
imps
better
think that we
keep
are an
on
imp.
going."
These imps think that we are an imp, so therefore they're just gonna let us in.
Amigo Lupus says, centuries later, an anthropologist will be deciphering the true meaning
Now,
behind
my
loss.
favorite thing about this particular dungeon is that it is actually a puzzle dungeon. There's very little fighting involved until you get to the boss. I don't think there's any fighting actually until you get to the boss because all the enemies in here are imps and they're fooled by our amazing disguise.
Okay, NG Matt Loss is an episode of Control Alt Delete, a webcomic from
Episode.
a very disturbed individual known as
Tim
Charles
Buckley.
Buckley or something like Tim Buckley.
Tim
Charles
Buckley.
Tim.
Buckley should have been jab.
Anyway, this Buckley character, he decided to make his funny web cartoon about two nerds on a couch. Have an arc about miscarriage for some reason, and yeah, Loss is the first in that arc.
Yeah.
It features a man
So-
entering the hospital and then talking to
A woman sitting at a desk.
a receptionist and then a doctor in one of the hallways, and then finding the mother of his child grasping at her stomach
All right.
in bed.
So the appetizer isn't ready. So the appetizer needs to get ready. But this guy just said that the chef isn't anywhere around. But the last place he saw the chef was standing in front of the big pot. So
The chef is the appetizer?
I mean, it would not surprise me with Orochi, but no.
Aww.
It's the chef just fell in there like a big old goofy dingus.
Goober? Goofy Goober.
Goofy goober.
Goofy goober dingus. Goober
Ding dong.
thing.
Oh, look at that guy. Owie!
Jimmy!
Owie, owie.
Head chef of Jimmy.
Do do do. Dong ding.
Is this guy?
How damn it!
Almost cooked.
I don't get this imp. Is this imp supposed to be gay? Cause like
Oh,
I
god
think he
damn
just
it!
likes dogs.
Never mind that.
God damn it. That's good. Oh, I don't even need to click it. That's right. I can just hover over it because I have better Twitch or Twitch Pro or whatever that add-on is called. There are 4 secret ingredients. All of them can be found somewhere in the moon cave. Ogre liver, lips of ice, eyeball of fire, black demon horn.
I haven't even.
That's right. There are exactly 4 fights in this dungeon because they're all secret ingredient. Because all the secret ingredients are
Pineapple.
monster parts.
Wow, Japan is so tolerant of gay people.
Mm-hmm.
Such good depictions.
This is up to you, darling.
At least this is better than Persona 5 with its depiction of gay people.
I have not played the Persona 5. I haven't played any Persona, really. The most Persona I've played was I played, like... I got Persona 4 Golden for the Vita, and then, and then I started playing it, and then 2 hours later, I was still in the intro cutscene, and I was like, this is boring as shit, and then I stopped.
Yeah.
Rip Amatrose.
Let's see here.
So wait.
Holy
Persona
heck.
5, I thought that 4 was the one with kanji.
5 has, there are some gay people who are like, they like try to assault you, and that's the joke. Is that of course they would. 'cause
wow.
they're gay. It's so
Thanks,
wacky.
Persona. Yeah.
Because that's what gay people do. They're all predators, apparently, according
Other,
to Atlas.
other plants.
Have you seen? They're making a fucking Tomb Raider movie again. Why?
Because,
People like butts. That's
do
it.
like butts.
I
I
thought
like
the
butts.
Tomb Raider wasn't supposed to be about butts anymore.
It's not. This is based on the reboot, where it's like depressing instead.
Yeah.
Reboot.
It's no longer about butts. It's now about like women dying.
Yeah, now it's
times.
about torture and like rape. That's what it's about now. That's Tomb Raider now.
It's like I can't imagine.
Kind of, you know. It's not breast cancer, but he does get assaulted.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about gaming in the Clinton years.
Yeah,
We were talking about that earlier.
yeah. That's why I thought of it. Where it's like, it's true in Persona 2. There's a like, you know, you have to talk to the demons to like recruit them, right? One of the things you can do is flirt with them. And at one point, like a guy, one of your male party members is like, "Are you attracted to me?" And you can say yes, and then from then on, they just start, okay, fair enough. They don't care. But it makes it so that you flirt with male demons instead of female demons. Instead.
Huh.
Because they're like, I guess he's gay and that's cool. Nobody gives a shit because we got more problems right now. You know?
Why not? Why not?
Banjo man.
Why not?
I'm of a Lutus.
I keep forgetting
That's
that
the
I can't bark at the end of combat anymore because I bought the P move.
But,
No.
but you can have a celebratory pee.
I can't have a celebratory P.
Can you
Isn't there a
quack?
move that makes you like shit on things also?
There is. It's extremely late in the game, and it costs like $3 million or something like that, and it's basically the same as the P move, but it hits every enemy at once.
Also, it's called Brown Fury.
Yeah, there's Golden Fury, and then there's Brown Fury.
Ogre
Oh,
lover.
Yep, I found it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing
Hey,
is,
Mizu!
Persona
Hey,
3
Mizu!
has a different. They got a new director, and he literally, this is true, said that like he doesn't. There was a in Persona 3 you can't befriend the female characters; you have to date them, and he said that was because in his experience it's impossible to befriend people of the opposite gender. You're only there to date them, so that's
God,
why.
what a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So in 4, they changed it so you could just be their friends and not have to date them. But yeah, he was just like,
I'm sorry, Mizu. I also haven't been streaming as much lately because my brother and his boyfriend live here, and I try to be considerate with the internet consumption while they're here, which is also why I have not uploaded anything to my YouTube in a while. So I'm waiting for them to move out. I'm waiting for them to move out so that way, and I'll just dump all the VODs up at once. It'll be fine.
Also, you can click subscribe to get notifications
Whoa!
into your email.
Whoa! Thanks for the follow, Argyle.
You
You're
should
an all-star.
like, subscribe, and comment.
I mean, like, legitimately though, I
Oh,
would
hi,
like to
Argyle.
become a full-time streamer at some point because my job sucks, and while I don't think playing video games for 8 hours a day every day sounds like amazing, it's better than working retail. So
You don't get insurance though.
no, this is true.
Or dental.
Oh, I can't.
That's what everybody's
No one
looking
gets
for,
in
dental.
there. Shut up.
As amazing a game as Duck Game is, the single best feature about it is that you can quack.
Quack,
Whack.
quack.
Quack.
Yeah, going back to Amy not being able to bark anymore, it's sad because just having a dedicated button to make noises is great.
Mm-hmm.
Quack. Well, Duck Game has
Also-
2 buttons because you also hold down, if you hold down left trigger, you can modulate your quack.
That's true.
Ooh.
So you can do a high pitch quack or a medium pitch.
Yep. You can play Sandstorm in Duck Game.
Oh yeah, that's right. The alternate for the reflector does a sweet ass counter move that I've literally never done before. So that was actually pretty awesome.
Also, I check my email every day. Just,
Check email every day.
eh. Well,
That reminds me.
what? Whoa, that was...
Yeah, sweet ass
Cool.
counter move. Apparently, I literally did not know that happened because I never used the reflector as the reflector. I always use it as a thing to whack people with.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not know that happened.
Yeah, like the combat in this game is fine. Like it's good. It's fun, but I wouldn't describe it as difficult. So I don't
No.
think I ever used sub weapons. Like when I played.
The
Never
the
really need
beads
to.
as a sub weapon are pretty cool because it actually gives you a ranged option. But aside from that, same really. Like I don't even know what the sub weapon for the sword is because why would you put the sword as a sub weapon?
It's a charged ranged weapon.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah. Look, I tried everything.
That actually does sound a bit useful.
So, this is making me think about Zelda, right? And like, do we like Zelda?
Why?
Do you guys like Zelda games?
I like
Or-
Zelda games.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way: I like the idea of Zelda games, but a lot of them aren't exactly executed very well. Like, God,
Same.
Ocarina of Time is just awful.
What?
Yes, because
No.
yes. Okay, so you think that Ocarina of Time, a game where you can literally give yourself a non-standard game over and start the entire game over if you do something wrong in the water dungeon, is a good game.
That's not actually true.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't true.
Yes, it
Wait,
is.
How does
No, people think that, but they're wrong.
I've never heard of that.
If you save after a certain, if you do specific things in the water temple and save the game, you can't undo them and can't get a key that's required
That's
for you to
actually not
progress.
true, though. No, it's not true.
Don't look at me.
People think that because they were like 10 and they were like, "Oh no, I'm stuck in Water Temple." But no, it's not true.
I'm fairly certain it is true, but okay. Either
Like
way,
every time
either
Capcom
way,
does a Zelda, and they sometimes do Zeldas, and those Zeldas are all good.
either way, my thing is that Ocarina of Time has aged very poorly.
Of course it is. It's a Nintendo 64 game.
Everyone
Yeah.
has these weirdly pointy noses.
But some Nintendo 64 games have aged phenomenally. Like Star Fox 64 is still really good. Kirby 64 is still really good.
Kirby 64 is good.
Mischief Makers is still really good.
Paper
Shake,
Mario.
shake.
Paper Mario is really good. Yeah, like there are good.
Sin and Punishment.
There are really good Nintendo 64 games, but guess what? Ocarina of Time isn't
Majora's
fucking one of
Mask.
them. I'll give you Majora's Mask. Yes, I don't like Majora's Mask personally, but I can understand why people do like it.
Ocarina of Time is really good. It's a good game.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Blast Core.
I've never played Blast Core.
Well, I've never played it, but I've seen enough people. Then again, Blast Core is a very strange game. It's a very
That's the
unique.
one where you're building equipment and you're knocking down houses,
You're
right?
knocking down houses to stop a nuclear bomb going.
Jared, don't
get back until
don't even start on Buck Bumble. That game is crap. It's crap
Wind
and
Waker's
bullshit, and I hate
bad.
it.
Twilight Princess is bad.
Mizu's favorite.
Twilight
bad.
Princess is
Game
better
is
than
Hey You
Ocarina of
Pikachu.
Time.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Although
it
you do
is.
play a dog in it, so I guess there's that. But
I do like Hey You Pikachu just on the basis of that one LP with Illuminatus Vespucci and Medibot just playing through it. That was fun.
Wait, what is Hey You Pikachu about?
Hey You Pikachu's that game where you talk to Pikachu with a microphone, yeah.
yep,
Really?
That was N64, wasn't it?
yep,
Or was it?
yeah.
Yeah, N64.
N64.
Oh.
Really?
Medibot's
getting
made
confused 'cause the GameCube
Medibot's
also
made
had a microphone.
their
Yeah.
YouTube account private again.
And
Yeah.
you use the microphone in
Oh.
GameCube for Odama, which is a hell of a game. That game's weird.
And also
That's
Mario
the
Party 5 or 6.
Yeah, one of the Mario parties had mic stuff. Yeah,
That's right. I need to talk to this
Don't-
guy.
you
Before-
can use it to do voice chat in Splinter Cell.
Don't do voice
what's
stuff.
with Nintendo
Don't
and
do
microphones?
motion stuff. Just don't. No.
Like, why does Nintendo love microphones so much?
I don't
Like,
know.
how many of their
Because
consoles have had a
it's-
microphone?
Because it's an alternative controlling scheme, and that's it.
But it's like, okay, like, I am.
Miyamoto has been trying to get away from the
Like
control
motion
pad since the
controls.
NES.
Out of puff.
The
Like,
DS.
I'm really-
yeah. There's a DS pet game where you raise hamsters and you teach them to talk using the microphone. I just thought that was
Zuzu
notable.
Pets.
Teaching
No, not
hamsters to
Zuzu
talk.
pets. Yeah, the hamsters
The
use like
microphone has never been anything except terrible. Like in any iteration. of the
Hamsters
console.
aren't even that good at making noise. Period. This seems to be an odd choice to.
voice commands work well in binary domain. That's a game with them that is good.
Sure.
But I still turn them off. on the
It's
controller.
But
you can say Big
very
Bo.
rarely make noises anyway.
You get to say Big Bo a bunch of times, so it's rad.
Like, I tried that game. I have an excellent microphone setup. Like, this is studio grade quality, except for just like, reverb stuff.
Yeah.
That's true. Now I'm
There's,
efficient.
there's no foam in here, but I have a very good mic setup, and it still didn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work very well, actually. You have to put on, like, a Japanese accent.
It blows my mind that the same
Really?
person who did Seaman
Yeah.
is also the guy who did Sim Tower.
Big
Yeah.
bull, I love you. Something like that.
Yeah. Big Bo.
Big bull.
Big Bo. And then it'll work. Because they did all the voice stuff, they programmed it to fit with, like, Japanese people speaking English. So it doesn't work.
Why?
I don't know.
The room? Okay.
That's also true of, there's a PlayStation 2 game that's like a horror
Called
game
Lifeline.
where you control a woman with a
Lifeline?
microphone. Lifeline, yeah. You kind of have to be like,
Yeah.
run away, and then it'll work. Because if you just say run away, it doesn't. Because
That explains so much about Super Great Friends Let's Play of that.
yes,
I'm not surprised.
Leave the
I'm
room?
just
Okay.
disappointed.
Run, got it. Leave the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
turn the lights on.
Like that
All right.
like that game is like 90% him telling her to do something, and then she says, "Leave the room?" Okay. And then she leaves the room.
Yep.
And that's just
pretty
that
much
for, like,
what
hours.
that game is like.
There we go.
But yeah, like if you try to speak like a Japanese person speaking English, then it works because that's who they codified all the voice stuff with is like non-native speakers. So it's very strange.
God, that's That explains more than it should.
Yeah. Voice recognition's hard to do. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's hard to program.
Especially for something that isn't even phonetically correct, as English is.
Yeah. Run. You want me to leave the room?
Love these enemies.
Run while you still can.
Run.
Oh, Beezy, you noticed you noticed the mask? Mizu, that mask is it's fantastic. That's what it is.
Combination of symbols. It's one vertical line, and then one long and one short vertical line, and then it's two long vertical lines, and then it's one vertical line and one horizontal line.
You know, a lot of people have asked what the mask is, and I have to say I'm at a loss to explain it. Yes!
I hate you. I hate you.
The Mask is a movie starring
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey as an exploration of Jungian psychology.
Mizu just went ... Oh my god.
No, we're not. We are fantastic, loving people. Go.
Do not pass go. Do not collect £200.
Mizu, originally I was told to draw a dog face, and then I did it, and then it didn't turn out too great, and so people told me to do Lost instead, so I did it. Because I'm a horrible meme lord.
Because
As someone who has seen Son of the Mask, I hate you right now.
I'm the bird guy.
They did cut with his cartoon sperm.
Bird.
It's a phoenix.
Yeah.
Well,
He's got a vuvuzela.
yes and no.
Oh my god. Why is the phoenix have a vuvuzela?
That's a pipe.
Why
It's a
does the
pipe.
phoenix have-
Trip to Seattle is cancelled. Oh no!
He's excited about the
No,
Brazilian World
Mizu!
Cup. He's excited.
Listen, Mizu, if you were here, you could have thought of something better than Lost.
I mean, we
She
technically
wouldn't.
did have some. We had something better than Lost to begin with because we had a dog face.
That was amusing.
Without your steady guiding hand, Mizu, this all just crumbles.
I hear lost edits are harder on the viewer.
Oh.
You got the firepower.
I hate you so much.
I should just go now and never speak again.
Good work.
Okay, so that's the only
No.
ice thing in
I'm
here.
a shameful man. I must enter the shame cube.
Yeah, enter the shame cube, Joe.
I'm in the shame cube now.
Good.
Like, it's
I'm glad that I can put
Not
people
visible.
in the shame cube now.
You need to enter the cone of silence.
The Nintendo Shame Cube.
And then never come out.
Oh. Actually, I'm gonna rename it that.
The Nintendo shame cube.
Yes. Save changes. There we go. You can check it out.
Yeah, there it is.
you're on the
Right
server.
there.
Oh yay!
This is-
The
Yeah,
thing is,
fun.
I have to remove my Charon's roll just for that to show up.
Yeah, 'cause if you put
Oh yeah, there it is.
if you put Shame Cube as the top roll, it messes up things.
Yeah, Kalon couldn't make people shameful.
Yeah, I couldn't, including myself. I can now make myself make myself shameful, which is good because I am filled with shame 24/7. That's right.
You know, Malik, you are correct. As so many times before.
I thought we've already reached that point.
In the grim dark future of 2018, there are only memes.
In the grim dark future of 2016,
Hey,
CGI
Sesagami.
helicopters attack everybody.
Ice
I
lips.
thought it was CGI birds.
Well, there's CGI helicopters, CGI
Well, they're not really CGI,
that-
they're badly done.
the alien from Alien. Wait, no, CGI predators that are painted gold, and CGI skeletons.
Oh, speaking of predators, I managed to get Slow Beef to buy me a predator made out of scrap metal and old motorcycle parts.
Oh, wait, did he actually do that?
Yeah, he
Oh,
actually
wow.
did it. Yeah,
Yes, I saw that tweet that you made.
yeah. I was just semi joking, but he was like, "Yeah, it's $80," and I'm like, "Okay, why not?"
Oh yeah, I
Don't
remember when
expect
memes were
slaves
called
to not throw down.
ads.
Whoa! That is a very, very devout clover. Let's
Are you
see.
sure?
Yeah, it gave me 30.
Oh, wow.
It gave me 30 praise, so it's a very devout
So
clover.
thoughtful.
Yeah. Where else can I go
So
now that I
beef.
have? Now that I have firepower.
Slow beef. Tools.
Less slow beef.
Slow
beef.
beef.
Please don't blow beef.
I don't have.
Animal Contra. Is that like Animal Crossing crossed with
Right,
Contra?
that's right. There's this place that had this fire.
The terrible secret of Animal Contra.
Oh no, a fire eyeball.
Fireball.
All right.
Oh no, that's an upsetting robot.
A
That's an
Geobot.
upsetting wheel. Wait a minute.
Fire and ice wheels. Oh,
This is a dynamic shift.
cool.
If there ever
KFD,
was
fire
one.
and ice.
Sonic Boom Fire and Ice?
No, well, that is also a thing that exists. But I was going. There's an Amiga game called like an Amiga platformer.
Oh
Called
really? That was
Fire
worth the cherry blossom rank? Okay, whatever.
You tried. Also,
Yes, they
you got
were.
a bunch of combo.
Pretty lenient.
I did get a bunch of combo.
Combo.
But combos don't really matter
don't-
in this
they don't
game.
really count for
It's yeah, it's just time and damage. So you just need to do things
Oh,
fast
I know.
and without taking any damage, and then you'll be fine. Okay, so I can't try.
Animal Contra.
Oh my god, yes. Oh god, Animal Contra.
Animal Contra.
I love his little gruff voice. I also love the gent going on.
So, another of the 4 elite. So,
Yeah, Neo Contra is really good.
I should play that game. It seems like my shit.
Oh
you
no. Okay.
Oh, feel better, Mizu.
Yeah.
Aw.
Bye, Mizu.
I hope the stick stops stabbing you.
Yeah, me
Aggressively
too.
with poisoned weapons.
Yes.
wow, that dog's got a hell of a jump on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Wait, if you were truly a captain, you would go down with the ship.
fuck you.
He won't let you go, so they go and grab some torpedoes and They
How do I
surf
get up
on the
there? How do I get
torpedo.
up there? I want to get up there. I want to dig up the flower. I want to dig up the clover. Oh, fiddlesticks.
What on earth?
Did you see the
there we
earlier
are.
part where they're running on the helicopter blades?
No.
No. Oh god, that's a nice.
'Cause I got linked straight to the bit where Animal Contra shows up.
You got it, Kalen. It's like a few minutes before Animal Contra. There's just like an unbelievably good joke where they're running on helicopter blades.
All right, I'll check it out later.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to check out that entire video later, cause I can't exactly watch things now.
Yeah.
Deadly loss.
Push.
Ah, okay. And
Now you're in a very sandy. You're in the sand and video games portion of the game.
sand in this video game.
Oh, it's gritty and gets everywhere. Can you move that yet? I don't think so.
No, I don't. I can't. I thought I could. I thought that was my objective, but it turns out that's a later thing.
I think you gotta backtrack.
Yeah, backtracking. There's backtracking in this video game.
Both
But
sand
that's my
and
favorite
backtrack.
thing about Medibot is that occasionally, whenever they see sand in a video game, they'll just go, "There's sand in this video game."
It's rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
No, stop. Jeez, this is.
Oh no! Oh man.
My favorite
That's
part
a-
about that line is the
Like, that
delivery
keeps
where he just crosses over into a southern accent out of nowhere.
It gets everywhere. It gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere.
Ah, declare sand is the
I hate
worst
sand.
thing in the world.
It's rough and it's coarse and it
okay.
gets
Rough.
I
everywhere.
can move
How?
this.
And it gets everywhere.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
And it gets everywhere.
Well, bye.
My goodness.
So there you go.
I do believe I'm getting the vapors.
From sand. Sand vapors.
This is just like Sonic 06.
No,
Oh, no.
this is a little better.
It's a little better.
A little.
Only marginally.
I
I'm
mean,
getting flashbacks to that Radical Train song, which was arguably a piece of music.
I love the Radical Train. I love how Robotnik has made
no,
it so
no, no!
it will
Don't,
explode if it crashes.
don't hit the. Oh no, the DualShock 4 battery is low. It's a good thing I have
Oh, no.
3 more. Hold on a second.
3 more dual shocks?
I have I have like
Oh.
I have
Well.
3 DualShocks.
Oh no! Oh no! It's oh no!
Oh!
Yeah, but luckily it appears right there. So
Yes, the game isn't that unkind.
I will say that it is at least not that unkind.
But this really is making me remember the fucking billiards puzzle in Sonic. It does remind me of that.
Water.
At least his train
I'm
is.
still there.
Oh no! Gotta speed up.
Oh, got you this time, Iblis Twigger! Ah!
I got you this time, Iblis Twiggle.
Long time no see.
It's no
Long
use!
time no see.
It's no use!
It's no use.
It was no use.
Long time no, long time no, long time no see.
Not just a race, but a special race to see who's the
Who's
fastest.
the fastest?
Isn't that what? Hold on.
That's Robotnik in Sonic Riders.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Yes, we're going to have a race! A special race!
To see who's the fastest.
To see who's the fastest!
Oh, credit to Dean Bristow, he does make that line work. Somehow.
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
No, he doesn't.
he tried.
Yes, he does. He can make anything work. Oh man, I love that even the Imp Merchant has a gigantic Sunbrella.
Yeah.
Whatever. Kill me. They're so cozy over there.
A tea cozy.
You know what? Sonic is bad.
No.
Sonic is bad.
You too? I will
Just
fight
doing bad
you.
on bad.
Listen,
Emeralds are often
there have
harder
been
on the
more
Sonic.
bad Sonic games than good. There are a couple
I don't
good Sonic
care.
games, but like for the most part, they're all terrible.
Look, Sonic resulted in Hideki Naganuma getting work when he was in a slump, and that is why Sonic is good.
Bad Sonic games are often worse on the player than on the studio. This is your fault, Joe.
No. No. You chose to keep it
We're all
going.
going the same
You could have
way,
let
aren't
it go. You could have also shamed me. And named me.
Don't Sonic name people. It's not acceptable.
Joe the Hedgehog.
Oh
Joe the
no.
Hedgehog.
My true name has been revealed.
I thought Joe was a walrus.
What?
Like, isn't there a character called
pardon?
Joe Sushi or something? I don't know.
I don't.
I
literally
can't believe
wouldn't
I'm
know
now a
that.
walrus.
Comics or whatever. Anyway, yeah.
I think that there was
Yeah.
a walrus in the comic book.
Yeah, but his name wasn't Joe. His name was like Scooter or something.
Something like that.
The Eggman.
But it's possible that
We
Ken
are
Penders
the
invented
Eggman.
at some point.
I am the walrus.
Goo goo Kachoo.
Like,
I mean, it's on the same, like, it's that main street where all the shops are.
but
Thrilling conversation we're hearing.
it's on the high street.
It's on High Street where all the shops are.
But
I
Sonic
remember-
Comic is
man.
gone now. It has been canceled. It is over.
Oh, no.
Sonic-
Supposedly, well, the Archie Sonic comic is done.
Yeah.
It is.
Supposedly there should be like a new one, right?
Yeah.
I hope it's about Sonic Boom and that
I-
it's just like weird, like cartoon sitcom situations.
Yeah, like
Hey Sonic, my
It was a
base
joke.
blew up, and I don't have a place to live. Can I crash on your place for a while my base is being rebuilt? Sure, Eggman, whatever. And it's just all just an elaborate ruse to keep Sonic up all night so he's ultra tired and doesn't actually foil the real plot.
Yeah. But yeah, the people who have the Transformers license also got the Sonic license, so they're gonna do their own thing. But the Archie Sonic comic that
They
people make
are
fun of,
hiring, like, the good writer, aren't they? What's his name?
Ian Flynn, yeah. But like the Sonic comic that people make fun of, he's gone, and nobody will ever know who Ken Penders was ever again. He'll never
Oh,
Until he
no,
comes
I
out
am
with his magnum opus.
be. That's true. The Laura Sue Chronicles, which I'm sure.
Like made like a website on that. Like he like made a new website or an app or something.
Someone asked what was Ken Penders' obsession with Knuckles, and actually I can explain that. And what it is
Well, unlike Sonic, he doesn't chuckle.
that's true. It does not chuckle.
Although he does!
He does!
He does! He
He does.
chuckles like all the time in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. What the hell, man? This is a lie. His entire song is a lie.
But what it is that
Which must flex his knuckles.
so Ken Penders had come up with this idea for like a Native American fantasy story, and they wouldn't let him publish it. But then, because one of his friends was like an editor at Archie, they gave him the Knuckles comic, and he was like, "I'll just do all my scripts, but Knuckles will be there." So the reason he was obsessed with Knuckles is just like that was the only comic where he had free reign, so he could do whatever the fuck he wanted. But as long as it was related in some way to Knuckles the Echidna. So he just replaced Native American with Echidna. And he couldn't draw, so they all look like Knuckles. So
I
that's
imagine he
their...
probably kept to the same names though, because Laura Sue is, you know, it sounds like somebody trying to make a Native American name.
Yeah, like all the other names are there, and then they're just like, also Knuckles is here, I guess. There you go.
Knuckles Sue.
I think they revealed like his real name was something like that, but he's just like, I'm gonna stick with Knuckles. Good.
This was embarrassing.
Like, that's fucking stupid. I'm good.
What? Funk. Why?
But yeah,
I don't mean like, what is your cited source? I mean, why?
I'm sure he has a cited source. Also,
No. I don't want a cited source. I just want him to question his actions until now.
oh yeah, I gotta blow this orb around.
Yeah. It's a good
Oh,
orb,
good.
Brent. But you can't touch it because it's on fire.
Is
Oh,
it the
it's too hot.
shoes?
that's one bad
So
orb.
at least you probably have more control over this orb than the previous orb.
You do actually, because there's no pits for it to fall down. So
Yeah,
it's-
Hooray!
there's a lot less danger of it falling over
They're
and
learning.
having to start all over again.
They're learning.
This is legitimately the best orb in the game because there's like no danger of it careening out of control off a
That's
cliff
cool.
and starting over.
Orb.
You know,
However, it's also not really much of a puzzle.
No, it's not.
no, it's kind of tedious.
Just kind
But
of.
whatever
It's mostly
reason,
a check to see if you know how to do the wind thing,
Yeah.
which
To
is
see if you
gotta
have
be
enough ink to
important.
do this in a normal amount of time. Like,
one
imagine
has-
doing this without ink upgrades.
He
at
has
one
an
point
infinity.
I started.
I do have an
I started-
Infinity Stone, but I also don't want to use the Infinity Stone. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where the fuck did the treasure fall to?
I'm sure.
What
I've
the
seen a
fuck?
racetrack. Motor race.
Oh, it fell behind you. I saw it like fly in front of the camera.
Yeah, like I don't.
Oh, it vanished. Huh.
So, something I did once.
There we
like,
go, I got it.
I was
And it's just a
messing
liqueur
around.
set. Oh, that's bullshit. It's just a liqueur set.
It's nice that it respawned though.
Yeah, it is.
Also, is it liqueurware or lacquerware?
It's
Lacquer.
Without
Okay.
liqueur is alcohol.
No, it's
Whatever.
lacquer because
That's liquor.
Lacquer.
it's made out of lacquer.
Liquor. Lacquer.
Lacquer is very important, especially in my line of work.
So one thing I ended up doing just because I was messing around one time is I started reciting the first few lines of that modified Knuckles rap where unlike Knuckles, etc.
Here I come, rougher than Knuckles.
Yeah. But I started doing it in the voice of the cheese sound bank from the newer Worms games. They call me Knuckles. Unlike Knuckles, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my knuckles.
all right.
Like it to me.
We've got all the ingredients to make the appetizer. Also, because this dungeon disappears after you're done with it, there are no stray beads in it, which is nice.
Oh,
Yo,
that's nice.
do you
That's
remember
much
Sonic
kinder
Forces
than
song?
Okami Den.
The hit Sonic Forces song by Doc Future. It's a good song about Sonic and his appreciation for things.
I can't believe Hooded P is out of prison.
He's interested in things. Does he like to play the drums?
That's true. Sonic Forces soundtrack is so bizarre. And
I don't.
like,
I don't like the Sonic Forces soundtrack. And I
How
like,
can you dislike such a
It's so
bizarre?
dumb. Holy shit, that is damning. The fact that Paul likes every single Sonic soundtrack power, doesn't like a Sonic soundtrack, that is damning.
That is.
Maybe that's like the inverse law. Like he doesn't like it because it's so good. It's too good for him. Can't appreciate it.
Now I have all the secret ingredients.
You get to fist bump your friend and Sonic together. They fist bump.
And
What's it got to do with the
theme
soundtrack?
song is called Fist Bump.
Sung by Hoobastank.
I'm so happy that it's done by Hoobastank.
They got Hoobastank to get back together to do Sonic music. There you
Dung
go.
heap
so
slime
good.
bucket goulash.
It's their time, without a doubt. Try to ignite. They're not going down. Without a fight.
All right, so now we have to go ring the bell because the appetizer's ready, and the appetizer tastes absolutely horrible to make the main course taste better. And that's why it's all like off. It's awful, like tasting garbage.
I can confirm that that's actually it's definitely a legitimate cooking technique.
I found a golden peach. It's a mystical fruit that fills the astral speech instantaneously.
Really surprised me because he's what's his name? Oh, my brain has stopped. The composer of the recent Sonic games. Basically done all the ones.
Oh, okay.
He's done some really good stuff. Like he did a lot of good stuff for Unleashed and Colors and Generations and Lost.
I thought it
World.
was 3 times, but it's 8 times.
Yeah, have you never played a Sonic game?
6.
Oh gosh, what's his
7.
name? I should know this. Let me just check my music library.
Oh my god, the imps will pet you if you bloom them. That's adorable.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I should have done it.
Tomoya Otani. That was it.
Yeah.
Maybe I can still do it. I don't know.
But I don't know. It just doesn't like he's done like.
I can. Yes. Okay.
I'm not feeling the music from Sonic Forces. That's it. Otani. Yeah.
No,
I
they
like
don't
that
pet
don't
me.
Stop.
They just feel really good about
stomping.
themselves. Okay. Well, I mean that's
Oh,
as
so
noble.
darling, you lied to me.
Battery is running low.
That's as noble and a thing as any. So I guess I can forgive Sosogomi for lying to me.
I will never trust the chat again.
Why wouldn't you
Actually,
trust
Knuckles, maybe it doesn't,
Sosogomi?
fuckle.
Look, Sosogomi has done so much lore for this stream.
Yes.
By lying to me.
What? Deja.
Honest mistake.
I'm gonna hack you
All
up.
right, let's go beat the game. We're gonna go fight the final boss, Orochi.
Yep.
That's a
Yeah.
lie. I'm not even gonna pretend that this is anywhere near the end of the game.
Now that we have found all 7 things.
Are you gonna fight the boss of this dungeon? No.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight. Yeah.
Okay, there we are. So
Wow, you know,
it's the
weird
final.
that they forgot
It's the
to put
final
in, like,
boss of
2/3
this
the-
dungeon.
It's the final boss of
It's
this
the
dungeon.
first. It's the first of 3 final bosses in this
Yes.
trilogy
Final
of
boss of the
Okami
first
video
arc.
games.
You know what? I really like Darksiders. That's a Zelda, but this is a good Zelda too.
It's got the Joker in it.
It's
It does
the
got
Joker.
the Joker in it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I also really liked Oceanhorn, which is a game that not a lot of people have played.
I actually have Oceanhorn,
Forgetting
but
about Oceanhorn.
I haven't beaten it. I never got too far in it either time that I tried playing it. So
I think it's really good.
I
mean,
got it when it was on iPad. I should probably
Yeah.
try to get it again and play it now that it's on Steam.
yeah, they added.
or
a
you could
bunch
buy
of-
it on a platform that isn't garbage.
They added a bunch of stuff to like the.
Is it on Good Old Games?
It might be. I don't know. I have it on the PlayStation 4. That's all I
It is
care about.
actually on Good Old Games.
Okay,
actually.
yes, buy it on Good Old Games instead.
Okay.
You know
'cause
what?
That's where I own it. Is on there. And they added a bunch of stuff to like the PC and then console ports from the mobile version, so it's better than on the iPad. But it's a good game. It made me feel nostalgic for all the old handheld Zeldas.
Even
It was just
the ones
it
that
was just
are
kind of
diminished
difficult
cat.
to play on the iPad.
Yeah, I would imagine. It plays pretty well with a controller or whatever, the mouse and keyboard. But
Yeah, but who plays on mouse and keyboard really?
Here he is, the bad boy.
Oh no!
it's
Big
the big
boy.
boss.
The absolute boy who is 8 boys.
He is not an absolute boy.
He's not Jeremy Corbyn.
The absolute boy man.
I like that they're covered in blood. So good.
Well, on the scroll, not so much in real life. They bathed.
Alright, now you can get rid of the mask.
So I got Iconoclast on GOG.
So
Iconoclast is really good, and I haven't played much of it either, but I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I got it on GOG instead of Steam, and I gotta say, I'm liking having just an icon that I click on, and there's the game, and there's no overlay, and nothing is interrupting me from the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So-
only reason I use Steam for things is because there are things that are only on Steam. That's why, you know. That's it.
Yeah, there's like multiplayer stuff, but I don't think I ever want to do.
So did the plan to feed this guy a drink work?
No.
No.
No. Well, I mean, like I have Fallout New Vegas on Steam because for a long time that was where it was. I think it's on Good Old Games now.
It is
but-
on GOG now, yes.
But for a long time, you had to play it on Steam, where you couldn't play New Vegas, and so that's where I own it. And Fallout New Vegas is really good, so you know it's fair.
Barrier.
Here he is! It's Susano! And he actually looks semi-heroic here.
Yep, because he's a hero. Well, he is.
Got so drunk he wrapped around to being like.
Sober? He's so
I'm
drunk that he
sorry.
wrapped around and became sober again.
Right.
Yeah.
The only reason he's a hero is because he had the blessing of Amaterasu, the supreme god being.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Orochi is a lady? Possibly.
Wait a minute.
But there's an adorable blog post from the Oceanhorn people about like they finally got on the Switch, and they're like, "We're so excited! We made a Nintendo game, and it got on Nintendo." There we-
100 years.
This was like our dream, our whole lives, and we did it. And it's like good.
Wow, that's a really unfortunate misspelling, Inchi, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh, see.
Oh yeah, that's not good. I don't want to.
Yeah.
You can put a Rich Evans face over that word when you upload it, if you want to censor that. I thought about I thought about doing a Let's Play of like a sexy video game and just like censoring it with like pictures of Rich Evans and things like that. I thought that'd be funny.
If you want to do that, I would highly recommend Meet and Fuck Bondage Club.
No.
Meet and Fuck Bondage Club is the weirdest thing because it starts out like super what the fuck and then just gets more tame the longer you go, which is like the opposite of how you should do
What?
things.
I was thinking I would do Lula 3D, which is an adventure game about. At one point, you go to Mount Rushmore, and they say like, actually, they're around the other side, and on the other side is just the asses of all the presidents. and she's like, those asses are almost as big as mine. And it's like, oh.
But yeah,
Aww.
like I played Meet and Fuck Bondage Club because at some point I was like when I had a Patreon, I had a $300 tier thing where it's like I would let's play all of the Meet and Fuck games. And so I played them just to see, you know, like just how terrible and sad it would make me. And so I played Bondage And so I played Bondage Club, and Bondage Club starts out with you, like, taking a car battery and, like, attaching the clamps to this woman's nipples, and it just ends with, like, you fingering her. It's the weirdest thing. It starts out...
So after
It starts out with fucking, like, electrocution and ends with, like, the tamest thing ever.
So let me tell you about car batteries. They can't hurt you. As,
I have to wait for him to
It-
open
it
his
just-
mouth.
as a person with certification and 4 years of hard work,
As a person who's had a car battery clamped to their nipples, I can tell you that.
no, like it's my field. I can tell you.
Wait,
Car
you're
batteries don't
certified in
hurt.
clamping car batteries people's nipples?
Yes. I mean, it's one of the things I could do. It's not something I wish to do.
Look,
But
ma'am,
I
I have a
get paid
license to
for
do
doing
this.
it.
You gotta get the dude drunk.
I am getting him drunk.
There's I kind of hate when games go on too long. Like, I played, I know you're not a big fan of JRPGs, but I played Wild Arms 3, and there are literally 4 separate, like, whole storylines with final bosses. And they're just like, oh shit, another world-ending threat appeared. Let's go handle that. And they're not related. They just all happen in sequence. It's very strange.
Oh god, I
This is
hate
like
the
the-
It's so easy to just do water.
Get another world ending.
Is it like that movie, the Digimon movie?
Where it's like 3 movies edited together.
That movie that did you.
That did.
Yeah, the Digimon movie.
Yeah.
Digimon the movie.
The one Digimon movie.
Yeah, the one Digimon movie. There are no other Digimon movies that I know of.
They did make other ones later. I think there's a new series of them now, which is like a sequel to the original series, but I haven't seen any of them because.
Oh, that's right. You just need to
It
get 3 of the
starts-
heads drunk, and then
It, like the Digimon movie starts with opening credits that are
Insane.
1 week by the Bare Naked Ladies.
it's Ben.
1 week since you looked at me.
Knocked your head to the side, said a man great. 5 days since I laughed at you. Said you just did what I thought you were gonna do. 3. I know the words to that. 2.
Take a look at this photograph.
Look at this graph.
Every time we do a photograph.
Can't believe this snake boy is actually a belle of the ball.
Did you know that there was a comic in England called The Belle of the Ball, right? And it was about
What?
a person who went to lots of parties, but then later they rebooted it, and it was about a girl who had a magical ball from space, and her name was Belle, so she was Belle of the Ball. But it was the same character. That was just how the comic ended up, because how much can you do about parties? So they had to add other things. So she was like, I
Isn't
have this
Archie
big
about
ball.
a bunch of parties?
If she owned the ball, shouldn't it be Ball of the Bell?
Well,
This
that's
is true.
But
I like that this guy has a hat that's shaped like a mountain.
I like that they all have hats.
they
They're
do.
very-
They all have hats.
Elemental
They're cute
hats.
hats.
But Joe, like seriously, we should do a let's play again someday. We should do another one. I don't know
You've
which
been
one.
pitching like 50.
I know, but I never do them because I'm lazy. But let's do
I
one.
mean, I like
We
to
won't do any of
use
Joe's
the.
ideas.
I've been. I pitched the
Hold on,
idea
I'm
of
gonna. I hate
doing Dark
using
Void.
voids.
I said that'd be cool, but you couldn't beat it, right? So
I've beaten Dark Void.
I thought it wasn't working. You were recording it, right?
Oh yeah, I fixed it. You know, I fixed it.
Oh, now they turn blue and red.
No, how'd you fix it?
Well, see, every time there was a screen shake animation, it would also drop in frame rate somewhat. And the solution to that was to get Gato Sato.
Oh yeah.
And that you can use that to force it to work in 60 FPS.
Oh, I see.
Well, I thought that I would have to do it in 30, but it turns out you can do it in 60.
Dark Void's such a good game. It's a good game.
I liked Dark Void Zero.
That's fair.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Void.
Yeah, why not?
So
Dark Void Zero was
Orochi's
okay.
whole gimmick of its heads on either side attack you kind of falls flat if you just stay to one side.
Oh yeah, and that side has a dead head.
Yeah, if that side has a dead head, then the other head can't attack you, and therefore is completely useless.
You just sort of work your way around methodically.
Yep. Just don't rush, and you should be fine. Whoa, that's right. Oh.
It's a
I got
Kirby
hit.
boss.
Yeah.
Well, no, in terms of just being methodical.
Oh yeah,
Let's take
Amygolopus, I think he was. And I think in one of the previous streams, Sosokomi went into that.
Dark Seed is a good game. That's a good statement. I think we can all agree that Dark Seed's a good game.
I've never played Dark Seed, so
Wait.
I can't agree to something I've never played.
Oh, I thought that was Stark Spore. Sorry.
Oh no! You know what?
Dark
I actually
Spore,
own
this
Dark
the
Spore multiple.
Dark Soul Spore, the hit sequel to Spore.
It was the Diablo sequel to Spore that nobody can play now because they shut the servers down.
Yeah, and it's always online, which means
always
that
online.
they will never put it offline because fuck you.
Yeah, so I
Our
actually
service.
own Darkspore on Origin and on Steam, and on both of them it's not playable because
Wow.
just don't give a shit.
Because
Not that it was very
nobody
good.
gave a shit about Darkspore.
Well, not that it was good, but like someone paid money for it and you can't fucking play it anymore. That sucks.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate scam. You pay $60 for a thing you can't even use for forever.
Oh, I didn't pay $60 for that.
Somebody
I don't think
did.
it even launched at
Nobody
60.
did.
I ended up paying a fair
Man, these hats are so good.
Okay, so I
Lightning
can.
hat, the weird sun hat. Now this golden crossbones hat. These are good hats.
Brains.
Oh yeah. Oh, and now we're back at the mountain hat guy.
Mm-hmm.
Right back where we started.
You know what also goes back to where it starts?
The Digimon movie?
You know what also goes back to where this starts? This conversation.
Oh.
Did you win?
Go, Susono. You can do it.
I mean, I'm not incorrect. One of the scenes in the Digimon movie has the main bad Digimon go back to the beginning.
And the movie starts over.
Yeah.
Horrible.
For some reason, this guy reminds me of Professor Calculus.
From Tintin?
Yeah.
Oh
I
shit.
mean,
Oh,
I don't know,
Tintin.
just the bald head and the facial. Yeah. I mean, all right, Calculus as a mustache rather than a full beard, but
He has a goatee, right?
goatee.
The
There we go.
moon. The moon has come out.
I love that
Yeah,
his
well-
little the flower. I love the flower.
Well, yeah, it's a little cherry
Oh
blossom.
no! Whoops.
Yeah.
There is nothing more powerful than the petals of a cherry blossom.
I do like
How
that
did-
Roshi
how
still
did that
moves
leaf turn into a
when you're
cloud?
painting. Like that's a nice touch.
Oh, it's still the leaf is still there. Okay. Well,
Like Orochi is too powerful to be frozen.
wait, is he punishing him in the name of the moon?
Yes! That's literally what's happening!
Right, makes sense.
Mode Prism Power.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay, right, yeah. He's got the lower half of Captain Haddock's face and the upper half of Professor Calculus's face.
Oh, Captain Haddock.
Yeah.
Captain Haddock is a cool guy.
It's pretty fucking cool, that's true.
That's I don't think, but yeah, it's more like a mix of the two. He's got the bald, he's got Calculus's bald. but had expired.
Yeah, Susanoo!
And Popeye's forearms,
He
clearly.
found the real power within all along.
Celestial
Maybe-
cleavage.
Maybe the real heroes were the friends we made along the way.
No, that's bullshit, Kalon.
There's a dungeon in Skies of Arcadia where they get to the end and in the chest it says that, and they all get really mad because they're like, we wanted real treasure. This is bullshit.
Boing.
Friendship doesn't pay the bills if all your friends are poor.
Yeah, if I remember, like the protagonist is just like, yeah, all right, and then his friend is like, no, we need money.
Not alright.
It's not all right.
Yeah, speaking of cleavage, I think like the butt of Susanoo's pants just like exploded.
Oh yeah, his pants turned into chaps. Definitely.
Alas. Oh.
I would love to play the Wonderful 101, but I don't have a Wii U.
The
Why
Wonderful
so
101's really
serious?
good.
Yeah, it's very good. I need to get back to that. I still haven't like finished it.
Kushi is powerful.
Yeah, I got a sword!
Own Wii U's. Do they? Does anyone own a Wii U?
Wait, you own a Wii U, don't you?
No, I don't, actually.
Oh.
I do.
okay.
I should stream Wonderful 101.
I technically own a Wii U.
Technically?
I have a Wii.
I haven't used it in so long.
Oh, send it to me. I'll play Devil's Third.
Yeah, but it's like the only way I can play Wii games now.
It's true.
And like,
Wait, you can-
They should have put
Oh,
Devil's
right.
Third on PC. Wouldn't that be nice? You gotta play Devil's Third.
I would have some fun if I could stream Excite Truck, but I have no idea how to do that.
Paul, I can walk you through that. I think. I have no experience with running Wii games on.
You just want to see me stream Excite Truck.
Nice.
Yes.
Big sword.
I have no. Yeah, but like I can try to make it work and then walk you through what I did.
Well, Excite Truck, and then I just put Sonic music as the soundtrack because it works.
You will
extremely well.
die.
Sonic? No, I've got Sonic. I already do it. I already have Sonic music as my 3D Sonic music as my soundtrack for Excite Truck, and it's brilliant. It works extremely well.
The monster turned into a bunch of things you have to find in a dungeon again.
Oh,
in the sequel.
oh yeah.
It's the sequel that's coming up in just a few minutes. We gotta go fight Ganon.
No, we already did fight Ganon. Now we gotta go
No,
fight
I didn't.
better Ganon, bigger Ganon.
Oh, I have to go fight Twin Rova.
More and
We
more
should go
strong and
fight-
big Ganon.
Excite Truck.
We gotta
is
fight
great.
Ganondorf.
Soundtrack and 3D Sonic
Bigger
getting
awful
the
Ganon.
yoga game.
Now it's time for the
Soundtracks.
second part of Naruto, where everyone talks
A
forever.
combination of the two.
No, my son is also named Bort.
Don't talk to me or my son Bort ever again.
Many years ago, I have a friend who was on a bus, and I think it just sleep deprived hallucination. He was looking out the window, and he saw a giant running alongside the bus who said, "Hello, I bought the hallucina giant." This is a long time before Bort became a thing. This hallucina giant just happened to be called Bort.
You know, I kind of love that.
You know, I
I'm gonna go
wonder if
save and
Waka
I'm gonna
was
stop
French in the original
playing
Japanese.
because it has been almost 3 hours.
Oh wow,
So
What? 3 hours?
a
It's
lot of fishing.
a 3-hour tour.
Exactly.
Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Next time we're going to play Okami 2, Okami Harder.
Oh, was that the end of the game? Then?
Yes.
Yeah.
right,
This
that's
game
what
is
you
actually
went
3
last way.
games.
Oh, this game is 3 games.
Yes.
Like everything is fine now, but there is gonna be
No, everything's
just an
fine
entirely
in
new
this part
storyline.
of everything's fine in this part of Japan. However, in other in
Nippon.
other parts of Japan, there are
Nippon.
excuse me, Nippon. But in other parts
Nippon.
of the country, there are things going on. So we're gonna explore that.
In other parts of the Pokemon world.
Anyway, let's go find.
We've solved
I
the
like
problem in
to.
Kanto,
If I'm
now
ending
I
in
need
the
to check
village,
Toad.
then I like to do this.
Hoenn and
Hey, look! I brought. Oh, what? Where'd it go? Excuse me,
uh,
rabbit! Rabbit!
Not,
Rabbit.
Kalos or Alola, because they're on different continents.
It just disappears if I take it too
Everything's
far.
fine there. There's no trouble.
Aw. I was gonna take the rabbit up to this guy, and I was gonna show him my good friend, the rabbit, but apparently,
Good friend. Then the rabbit disappeared.
the rabbit
You
just
ate it.
disappears.
Part way through the.
Aw, he
trip,
doesn't
I
pet
thought
me
he was just
either.
too
This is
hungry.
the worst way to end a stream ever. Oh well, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.